You are now listening to the TEAMHEEL podcast.
Describe what Marcellus Wallace looked like. What? Say what again? Say what again? I dare you. I double dare you, motherfucker. Say what one more goddamn time. What? He looked like a bitch.
It's still real to me, damn it!
That intro never gets old, you know? It never gets old. This is episode 83 of the TEAMHEEL podcast. We are now live here on Google Hangouts on the TEAMHEEL podcast YouTube channel. It is now officially Friday, March the 6th, 2015. And yes, I have a new hairstyle. I know. You call it the papito look if you want, but hey, it is what it is. But yeah, guys, as always, I am Heel Steven.
No more Google effects.
Yeah, no more Google effects for now, for the time being.
Alright, that's cool. I'm Knowledge at Wrestling.
And what up, Chase?
Oh, nothing much, man. Just made it just in time.
Indeed you did. You just made it just in time. I played the live button. But yeah, guys, how's everybody been this week?
Stressful, long week of school, but had some fun while doing it. Like it was a thing that you learn in health class. It's called eustress. It's like it's stressful, but it's like good stress. It's like, man, I can't believe I did all this work and stuff.
Amazing, amazing.
Yeah.
Speaking of school, this Tuesday I have a class trip. You know, it's actually to New York City. I'll be attending the Jacob Javits Center in New York for the International Restaurant and Food Service Show. Pretty much, it's a big expo in the culinary world. It's like the WrestleCon, I guess, for culinary. You know what I mean? It's like an expo where you walk in and you meet all these numerous chefs from all over the world, and they're giving you items and all of that. And I am hoping to have a fun time. As me and some classmates were going, and again, I'm just expecting nothing but fun, you know? I am told that I have to wear my chef coat and some nice jeans, and, you know, it is what it is. Hence why you see this hairstyle that I'm rocking right now.
Gotta be professional.
Mm-hmm.
Gotta keep it professional. Yeah, I call this the papito look, you know?
Papito.
The papito look, yeah. But, ladies, hey, you know, but it is what it is. Then again, I don't want my girlfriend to Ronda Rousey you, if you get what I'm saying.
You don't want that. You don't want that mess.
No. Speaking of which, how about that Ronda Rousey this past Saturday?
No, that shit was just embarrassing, and it's like it's not, and it was like embarrassing good for Rousey because it like boosts her stock, but it was just embarrassing for the UFC as a whole, man. Like once again, they promote this fight. Joe Rogan tries to like blow the smoke out of your ass. Dana White's trying to hype it up, but it was just like so many people that I know that like are not hardcore MMA fans. Like if you're a hardcore MMA fan, or if you at least watch it generally, you thought that was badass. But a lot of people who pay good money for that, I got texts like crazy saying like that was it. Man, I feel gypped. What a terrible fight. So it's just like that's the problem that MMA has. It's just that MMA and boxing, it just has that where you paid this X amount of money for a fight, and then it doesn't deliver the way that you want it to. And it wasn't like this was like a really good fight. It wasn't like Anderson Silva, Chris Weidman, where Silva was dicking around for the first round and then Weidman beats him down in the second. It wasn't like the second time Anderson Silva and Chris Weidman fought, where we at least got a good 5 minutes and then Silva broke his leg. It was just kind of like 15 seconds, and that's your main event fight. And really on a fight card, that was just kind of okay. It wasn't like a really great fight card. It was an okay fight card at best.
Well, to be correct, to my understanding, it was 14 seconds. Now, I agree. You know what? If you are a new student to the sport, like a new fan, you would say, oh my god, this was fucking amazing. Wow, this girl is fucking badass. Now, if you're a hardcore fan, you're going to say, fuck, this is bullshit. again, if you're one of those people that go out to a sports bar or you have a house party, you invite friends to come over and they pay you like $10, what have you, right, for the show, and you sit and you watch the fights and all of that, and you end up getting gypped, like, what the fuck? But at the same time, it's like, hey, but at least I got your money, so it doesn't matter anymore, you know?
Yeah, exactly. Because, like, to me, I just feel like this was more of a jip for people who actually were looking to see a good fight. Because, you know, you hear so much about Ronda Rousey, and I feel like most people didn't get to see the full effect of Ronda Rousey here. And I feel like that's the problem with MMA nowadays and UFC as a whole, is just like, they're really good fighters are too damn good to the point where it's just like, why should I pay money to see these guys? They're just going to whoop the ass of whoever they face. And then they're really bad fighters that no one cares about, like the Demetrius Johnsons. And I'm not saying Demetrius Johnson is bad. I'm talking about from a casual standpoint. You know, no one wants to see Demetrius Johnson, you know, fight someone. He's just a boring overall fighter. So to me, this is the problem with MMA. And Dana knows that, like, there's only one person to face, you know, Ronda Rousey, and he's just being a bitch about it. It's like honestly, both Rousey and Dana. You know, Rousey, if you're such a smart mind, go fight Cyborg right now. I don't give a fuck what anyone says. Cyborg's 145. I don't give a fuck. If you know what's best for your business and best for the brand, you go up and you fight Cyborg. I don't give a fuck if you're fighting at an unfair weight advantage. You talk about being the best woman fighter in the world. You talk about you fear no one. Then what's a fucking 10-pound cut? What's going up 10 pounds for you, Ronda Rousey? It's nothing. If you talk about you're so badass, why don't you just fight her underweight then? I'm just saying, if she's going to make that claim, she better fucking, you know, back it up. So, and to me, I hate Cyborg. I think Cyborg is a disgrace to the sport, in my personal opinion. But honestly, you should have Ronda Rousey and Cyborg fight, because that's the only fight we want to see nowadays. I mean, there's no one right now in her weight class that can beat her. There's no one. Kat Zingano, maybe she could beat her if she then came in with a stupid game plan. But other than that, she came in with a stupid game plan and got her ass kicked for it. And that's good. But, like, honestly, Dana and Ronda Rousey need to sit down with Cyborg, find a way to fucking have these two girls fight, because there's no fight that I want to see in the women's division. I don't give a fuck.
Here's my take with this as well, and I agree with you what you're saying. I really do. And it makes you think that, like, who's next? You think about it. Yes, Ronda Rousey cleared out the top 5 of her weight division. She's cleared it out. Alexis Davis, Sarah McMahon, Misha Tate, fucking Liz Carmouche.
And besides Tate, like, all those fights were like Rousey. Well, okay, maybe Carmouche in the first like 2 seconds, but besides that, you know, she dominated all the other girls.
Exactly. You know, and again, people have been asking me, you know, after the fight, you know, oh, who think is next? You know, they want to see, you know, Bechi Kahara versus Ronda. I'm like, no, I'm sorry. Okay, just because you beat two of Ronda Rousey's friends does not give you a title fight. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Don't get me wrong. I think Bechi Kahara is a phenomenal striker, all you want, but she hasn't fought the upper echelon of that division.
Yeah, she hasn't fought
Alexis
anyone.
Davis, Liz Carmouche, or Sarah McMahon, or Misha Tate. Hell, even a Sarah Kaufman.
Yeah, she hasn't even fought Kaufman, dude. Like, she don't deserve it.
And I agree. I agree with that. I say this right now, you know. Oh, thank you. Appreciate that. You know, don't get me wrong. I think if she gets a couple wins, then I guess fine. But I do feel Rousey will destroy her as well. Fucking Chris Cyborg. I agree. That fight should happen. That fight should definitely happen. To my understanding, Chris Cyborg is willing to cut down to 135. That's from what I've been hearing. Okay?
Yeah.
And who else? People have been telling me, oh, what about Gina Carano? No.
Gina Carano's a joke. She's a joke,
She's
man.
no longer a fighter. She's an actress. I'm sorry.
She's like, she was like one of those like people that use the sport to transcend her popularity, and that's what she did, and she did a good job at it.
So she's like the female version of Dwayne.
Yeah.
Dwayne,
yeah, but more success, because it took The Rock like a couple years to get out of the wrestling business. Like she was literally in the MMA business for like 2 years, and then like she got the only reason why Gina Carano was relevant in MMA was because she was hot. Let's just be real here, folks. No one gave a shit if she could fight. She was like she is by far, I don't care what anyone says, she's probably the hottest women fighter to ever fight in the MMA world. And people are going to be like, oh no, Ronda Rousey. Bitch, please. Look at Gina Carano and then look at Ronda Rousey and tell me who's hotter.
Agree. And then people have been telling me as well, and I laughed at this, Holly Holmes.
Oh, God. I like her.
this.
I like her,
yeah,
but
I
she ain't
like
ready.
her too. I thought she fought a very good competitive fight. I felt that she was, you know, how do I put this? Like her angles were very, weird.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I mean? I thought, yeah, she did win the fight. I'll say that she did win the fight in my opinion. But just because you win the fight, and I get it because of her name. Oh, she's been this champion in boxing and in kickboxing, all you want. But this is not boxing or kickboxing. This is fucking the UFC, and this is Ronda Rousey we're talking about. Now, and I'll say this right now. I said it last week after the fight, and I'll say it again. Ronda Rousey right now is the baddest bitch on the planet.
Yeah, I mean, she could be stopped randomly by someone, but it's going to be rare. Because, unlike Tyson in his prime, Ronda Rousey doesn't do, people don't understand. When Tyson lost to that one dude, it was because Tyson was super cocky.
Buster Douglas.
Yeah, Buster Douglas. When he lost to Buster Douglas, he was being really, really fucking cocky. That whole fight, he was not even trying Tyson. And so that's why when he lost, it was such a big deal. Rousey comes in, she's always looking to fight. You're never going to see Rousey pull an Anderson Silva and just dick around with an opponent. You're never going to see Rousey do that to cost a title and everything like that. She's always going to come in to fight. So, it will have to take someone really special. And what I mean someone really special is, I feel like someone that is, someone that's in the middle, strong. When GSP was all dominant, Matt Serra came out of nowhere and knocked the shot out of him. You need a Matt Serra. You need someone that's like a Matt Serra in that women's division. Someone that is just known with very good power punches and can stuff a takedown. That's what you need in the women's division for Ronda Rousey to lose, is to find a Matt Serra fucking clone. Because that's the only way I could see her get beat, is if there's someone that's a better puncher and that's someone that can stuff a takedown that she's trying to go after. If you can find someone like that, kind of like Matt Serra, they will beat her. They'll beat her.
I agree. And like I said, right now, she is, again, the baddest bitch on the planet. She is. People say, oh, the female Mike Tyson. I wouldn't go that far.
No.
You know what I mean? And it's funny because, a lot of women, let's be real, a lot of women that we know, or we may know, whatever it may be, they always say, oh, I'm a bad bitch, but they say it for a confidence boost. They say that.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? But I say, okay, look here. If you are not finishing fights like Ronda, then you're not a bad bitch. I'm sorry.
Yeah, exactly.
You know?
Ronda's just killing fools. It's not even funny. And it's really, to be honest, when it comes to UFC as a whole, I don't think there's a card I'm excited for until I see Conor McGregor and Jose Aldo.
In July. I guess you could say John Jones and.
I don't know. Rumble. I like Rumble a lot, but
the co-main event is Wyman and Vitor, right? That's the co-main event.
Oh, really? Oh, I didn't know they moved. I thought it was Wyman Vitor, and then Demetrius was defending his belt. Or is Demetrius defending his belt on the same card as Aldo McGregor? Am I getting my cards mixed up?
I would assume so, I think he is.
I think Demetrius is, because I know Demetrius has a title defense soon, which is going to be a great nap time before whatever main event that he has. But wait, this not upcoming Saturday, but soon enough, it's Pettis and Dos Anjos, right?
Yeah, Anthony Penis versus Dos Anjos, yeah.
Yeah, and then the strawweight. What the fuck? When did they make a strawweight champion? What was this?
Well, they had the female Ultimate Fighter, right? All women. They had a female Ultimate Fighter.
No, I did not know this. What the fuck is this?
Yeah, I know. But yeah,
when was this?
I'll say this though regarding.
Hold up, Steven. When was this? When was this female Ultimate Fighter shit?
Yeah, I think they had all women. I think it was with Gilbert and Pettis.
The fuck?
And the winner of that season came out the champion.
Oh my god, who booked this shit? Did Vince McMahon say this would be a great idea? Probably no one watched that fucking season. All these skinny ass women. Oh hell no. Yeah, because I saw there was a strawweight champion, and I was like, the fuck? They already named the champion? They didn't even have a tournament or anything?
But as far as Anthony Pettis and Dos Anjos, I'm going to go with Dos Anjos here. I think, again, Anthony Pettis has weeks. I think if you put pressure on him, that's where he cracks. Perfect example, Gilbert Melendez. Gilbert Melendez put pressure on him before he got choked out. I think if you do that for the 5 round, I think if anything, Dos Anjos stops him in round 3 or 4.
Yeah, Dos Anjos is his biggest threat. The lightweight division, it's seriously, lightweight, featherweight, and I want to throw welterweight in. I want to throw welterweight in there too. Those three divisions, anyone's game. Anyone can win that belt at any time. That's the fun thing about those divisions. It's just sad because they're not promoted as well. And yes, I know people are saying, well, Jose Aldo's been dominant.
I think the last time the lightweight division was promoted as heavy, I think it was Frankie and Maynard.
Yeah, that was the last time they were promoted really hard. But and people are going to say featherweight, but Chase, Jose Aldo, dominant champion. Well, yeah, Jose Aldo's a dominant champion, but there's really good fighters in the featherweight division is what I'm trying to say. Anyone.
You think about it too. I apologize if I cut you off. I apologize.
Yeah.
But if you think about it too, Jose Aldo been dominating fighters in the WEC.
Yeah, exactly.
You notice in the UFC, his fights. Let's break it down here. He fought, who that dude he fought? UFC 129.
Mark Hominick. Mark Hominick. I'm coming home.
Granted, Mark Hominick he fought. Mind you, Aldo won the fight, but he struggled because Hominick took him to 5 rounds, and at the end of the fight, Hominick had a huge hematoma coming out of his forehead.
And Hominick almost finished him in the 5th or 4th round. I remember because the Canadian crowd was going crazy when he was dominating the fuck out of him.
Exactly. Then he fought, I believe. Who did he fight after that? Chad Mendes, I believe, right?
No, it wasn't Mendes. He fought I believe he fought someone random as fuck, and then afterwards he fought Money, and then he beat Money with one knee. That was his most dominant showing ever. And then he fought off against Frankie.
Yeah, and then Frankie almost beat him. I'll say that to me.
Frankie almost beat him.
And then he fought Korean Zombie, and Zombie unfortunately they put up a fight. And then he fought Ricardo Lamas, and Ricardo Lamas. I'm sorry.
Yeah, exactly. He didn't do shit. And then he fought Money again. So to be honest, Jose Aldo's good, but there's at least 1 or 2 fights, especially the Mendes fight too. You could look at that one where you could have said, hey, he could have lost the belt. The second Mendes fight. So yeah, those 3 divisions are tough. And so the lightweight division, I'm gonna enjoy watching those fights because it's fun. Same with the welterweight division. But in all honesty, it's they're just not marketed well enough for people to care.
Exactly. Absolutely.
I mean, you can only show the Showtime kick so many times, the Showtime kick was cool in 2008, but this is 2015, damn it.
I know. With that being said, let's go to Los Angeles. Let's see what happens with him. But Ronda Rousey again, it's funny too because apparently on social media, Ronda Rousey's mother has been going at it with Chris Cyborg, which is the most funniest thing.
Oh God!
Shit got real when someone's mom gets involved, right?
This is part of the storyline. They're trying to build up the storyline really well.
Yeah, it's all part of the swerve, guys.
Building up.
The build, and boom, the mom hits the cage. It's happening. Again, let's put it this way, right? If Manny Pacquiao versus Floyd Mayweather Jr. is happening, then I do believe that a Chris Cyborg versus Rousey could happen.
Yeah.
In that fight, Ronda Rousey will destroy Chris Cyborg. I will say that right now.
That's the toughest fight because Cyborg is just so big. That's the problem with that. It's Cyborg's so huge that I don't think Rousey can because that's the difference is Rousey's bigger than most of the girls she's fighting, so she can just manhandle them. Carmouche and Tate are the only girls where they have the same size, so Rousey couldn't really manhandle them that hard. Yeah. But when it comes to fucking Cyborg, she's just so big. So that fight's it's too equal. I think Rousey could win because honestly, I've never seen Cyborg go past round 3. If there is a fight, please show me because I have never seen Cyborg go past round 2 or 3 without her looking like she can't go anymore. So I would give it to Rousey later in the round, but earlier, that's Rousey. You better not fight how you normally fight. You better just back the fuck off and just chill out.
Yeah, exactly. Now, if there's one woman, because we talked about the possible fights, right? We mentioned, Cyborg. They even said Carano. They even said Correia, which I really don't want to see happen, by the way, right? I just said that numerous times. There's one fight that I wish we could have seen, right? And that is Ronda Rousey versus Marlos Kunin.
Yeah, that would
one
be a good
fight
one.
I wish we could have seen. You know what? I do feel that if anything, Marlos Kunin could have given her a competitive fight. In my personal opinion, But that's just me, you know. Again, me being a fan of Team Golden Glory and all of that, and you know, it is what it is. All right. It's unfortunate that Marlos couldn't join the UFC, you know. But you know what? You get what you get, right?
Yeah, exactly. She wanted that Bellator money.
You know, you want to laugh, bro? You want to laugh?
Yeah. Kimbo Slice, Kevin Shamrock.
Fuck yeah, dude. I'm sorry. This is why, again, I'm sorry. This is why I'm sorry. I don't get behind Bellator. You know what? It shows that, you know what? I think we said it a long time ago. I think Dana White and Scott Coker are in cahoots.
They're in cahoots, man. They planned this. Because Scott Coker, notice how, like, when anyone else is running MMA organizations, Dana White just tears them down, calls them morons, says they don't know what they're doing. Yet Scott Coker runs something, doesn't say anything about that promotion at all, doesn't really backtalk it or say anything mean. It's because they're friends. They know what's up.
Yeah.
And Coker, honestly, he obviously did this for publicity. This is the only reason why Coker did it. Like, Coker said, because, like, this is what Spike TV was down Coker's throats. They said, look, when we had high ratings for MMA, it was because Kimbo Slice was on The Ultimate Fighter. So, bring him back here. Ken Shamrock? Yeah. Oh, he's a UFC original we used to have. Bring him back here. And
it's just like, right now.
We have a caller. Hold up, caller.
413.
Hold up, caller. Let me finish my point. But, you know, it's like this fight was, like, cool in 2008 when Elite XC was around, but this ain't Elite XC. This is 2015 Bellator. This is pathetic.
All right, let's get the caller in here. Caller 413.
Kimbo Slice was shit back then.
Caller 413, you're on the air. What's your name and where you're from?
Muhammad.
Hey, Muhammad. Hey, what's up, Muhammad?
Nothing really.
What you been up to, Muhammad?
Nothing.
Nothing. Okay. So
what are you guys talking about? Wrestling, UFC?
We're talking about everything.
We're talking about MMA right now.
Don't worry. You'll get your wrestling talk. You're going to get it. Don't worry. Relax. We talk about everything here. We talk about everything.
Want to talk about how they started this thing on Twitter? Give divas a chance or whatever.
Yeah, we can talk about that.
Yeah, we'll talk about that. You know what? We'll take a pause on the MMA talk. We'll take a pause on it, and
I think we're done with MMA. I think we're done with MMA. There's nothing more we can talk about.
All right, then we're done with the MMA talk. Let's get into the wrestling talk. So yeah, this whole give divas a chance thing. You know, it started I think last week when was it? What's her? What was it? AJ? No. It was Paige.
Paige, Emma.
And the Bellas and the match was like what, 30 seconds, whatever.
Yep.
Yeah, when like Diamond Dallas Page had like a 30-second match with like Brie Smella, and like it was only like 30 seconds. Everyone was like pissed. They're like, what the fuck? Shit. Girls have all these 30-second matches. They have like 12-minute matches on NXT. They're like 5 times better. Did you see the main event yesterday? The main event was like a Divas match.
Yeah, it was Sasha Banks and Charlotte. Yeah,
of course I saw it. Of course I saw it. My girl once again retained, like she should, and that's just the bottom line. But, you know, this whole give divas a chance thing, let me tell you, Muhammad, it's bullshit, it's stupid, it's dumb. Because the divas in general... It's not... Yes, exactly. It's not going to work because it's stupid. You know, it was so funny. I actually read an article that Nikki Bella did. She had an interview with Mark Madden. She said they were planned to give 3 minutes. Nikki Bella said, oh, it would be great heel heat if me and Brie beat you in 30 seconds, Paige and Emma. Paige and Emma, being dumbasses, co-signed this. They co-signed it. So they are fucking dumb as hell for co-signing on this. And they won. And Nikki Bella now believes she's the reason why Give Divas a Chance is trending. Look, that's just the stupidest thing. Look right here.
They only have to wrestle 30-second matches. If I had to wrestle 30-second matches and still get paid, like that WWE money, they give you so much money for doing nothing. I don't know why everyone's complaining about.
Yeah.
Maybe they don't. Maybe like they don't get to like I guess like people don't find them cool. Well, like no one really finds the Divas cool. They just have
exactly.
since like 1975
no one gives a shit
something.
about the Divas.
No one gives a fuck about the Divas.
It's like the thing is, I bet Steven, Walter, and maybe Muhammad and I can all agree These divas can wrestle. We're not trying to discredit these women. They can actually fucking wrestle. It's just we don't give a fuck what they're doing because all their characters suck dick. None of these characters are interesting.
They already buried every like character you could possibly have. So whatever they do, it won't be like successful. They already buried everything. Like they make them like there's no point of trying to do it. WWE's not gonna change. Vince McBitch won't change ever.
Yeah,
Vince McBitch, I like that. I like that.
Vince McBitch. God damn it!
He went from buffet to Vince McBitch. Let me ask you a question: are you a fan of Silly Super Pop? Are you a big fan of his?
No, I just watch his videos like not like all the time, but like like occasionally.
Okay, I noticed when you got from the buffet. You got that from him, didn't you?
Yeah.
Oh.
Hey, at least he's used it in a funny way, so I'm not going to discredit him on that.
Exactly, me too.
But it's just like
brother.
It's just like this whole give divas a chance thing. It's just such bullshit, and like it made me cringe when Paige was all like hashtag gave divas a chance. They gave you a 5-minute match on Raw. What kind of giving you a chance is that, you dumbass? Like, I'm sorry. Paige is one of my favorite performers. Like right now, currently, when it comes down to divas, she's really good in the ring. But the fact that she's saying, "Oh, they gave us a chance," it's like, you dumb bitch. They didn't give you anything.
No, they did not. They did not give them a chance. And again, listen, the whole hashtag give divas a chance is for all these fucking hashtag activists to go on social media to just put it out there because it's the cool thing to really say. You know, that's pretty much what it's for. Just be fucking real here.
In the end,
right? Don't be surprised when you go to a house show, you go to a pay-per-view. There'll be a shirt in pink in black letters. Hashtag give divas a chance. And they're going to use that for publicity stunt to make money. That's what they're going to do.
Yep.
Like the Cena suck shirt.
And when it happens, you heard it here first.
They ruined fucking Randy Abortion's return. They ruined it. It was so horrible. We already know he's going to return at Fucklane, because if he didn't return at Fucklane, it wouldn't make any sense. Now they're making this retarded storyline where Randy Abortion's like, it's okay, I forgive you. You almost put me out for 4 months, but you know what? Let's just forget that. They failed. They failed horribly on the RKO out of nowhere. They tried to bring him. When they tried to bring him back to the Royal Rumble and they failed that, right?
Yep.
Like normal. Yeah, they were trying to bring him back because of that RKO out of nowhere vine. And they failed that. Now they try to bring it back, a predictable thing at Fastlane.
Yeah.
Oh, and Bray Wyatt's troll was funny. That was extremely funny. His troll at Fastlane.
You gotta, Bray Wyatt, he comes up with his own stuff, That's the beauty thing about him. I mean, again,
fuck him. I don't give a fuck about Bray Wyatt, dude. This hobo needs to get off my TV screen, dude. His promos are so boring right now, dude.
It's him or the Garbage Man. Pick one.
I take Bray Wyatt over Garbage Man any day. That's why I call him by his real name, Bray Wyatt. But like seriously, like I can't. He's just the same shit, dude. It's like nothing changes with this guy. He comes out, cuts these dumb dick promos, which I already know what you're gonna say. You're gonna say, I'm the man, I'm the leader. You're not. Like they're good stuff, but it's just like I heard this last year and stuff, and his character's just. He's just like a waste of space, man. He's just like there to fill up space.
I'll tell you what a Bray Wyatt promo is. It's pretty much this. Yeah, I see the light. You're not the leader. Blah blah blah. John Cena buried me. Then Chris Jericho I had to job out to Chris Jericho. And then he just cut some stupid stuff that no one understands. And then he says man like 50,000 times in like 2 seconds. And then he just ends it.
That's true. That's a Bray Wyatt promo, yeah. But
that is true. Yeah, I agree. That is true. That is a Bray Wyatt promo.
But Mohammed, to counter your Randy Orton thing, I totally understand why non-Randy Orton fans are pissed off by how his return's working. But me as a Randy Orton fan, let me just say I'm glad Orton's getting the slow turn. I'm glad Orton's getting the slow turn, and here's the reason why. Because whenever Randy Orton gets a fast push to something, people get bored really, really easily. It happens all the fucking time with Randy Orton, where people just get super duper bored with this really, really slow turn. They're just like, God damn, this really, really fast turn. They're like, God damn it, they're just shoving Orton down our throats. Screw this dick. So I'm glad that he's getting a slow turn, because even though people are pissed off about it, you guys can dislike it. It's cool with me. I totally understand why you would. But it's just like, for me, it's like they're giving me, a reason to be excited when Orton finally does explode. That's for me. I can understand why other people don't like it, because they were expecting Randy Orton to come back and just RKO bitches, but that is what it is. Like, I'm fine with it. I'm not going to bitch about it.
There you go.
I'm a Randy Orton fan. It's like I like Randy Orton. Like, you know what I liked better? The Viper gimmick. That one was epic. He would just
He's
come
still the
out there
Viper.
and kick ass.
He is still a Viper, though.
He's still the Viper.
No, he's fucking like PG. He's like freaking PG bullshit. Freaking
Oh,
gayness, pure gayness. I don't know.
You're getting mixed up with the IED gimmick. The IED gimmick that he had, where he had this fake disease called IED.
No, like that thing where in 2009 when he
Yeah,
had
that's
that
IED Orton. That's IED Orton.
Oh,
Indeed.
whatever, that violent one, the one that was more violent.
Yes, that's
Or the
IED
Legend
Orton.
Killer. The Legend Killer was okay, and then like no one cared about it.
Dude, it's funny you say that, because that's probably like everyone's favorite Orton gimmick. They love Randy Orton. It's like, I loved Randy Orton when he was a Legend Killer.
I think we all did to an extent. I
Yeah.
remember.
Yeah.
Yeah, I remember he.
Randy
push
Orton,
off.
Legend Killer.
Exactly. Exactly.
He didn't kill Hogan though.
Do you know what the worst? What do you guys think was the worst Orton gimmick? What was your least favorite Orton gimmick, Steven? I want to know.
Oh, when he debuted and he was this whole
I hated that one
with
too.
the cast, like, this is Randy Orton. My arm right now is at 40%. I'm coming back. I just hate it.
Okay, I love that Orton. The Orton I hate the most, which is kind of funny because that was one of his longer title reigns, is the Age of Orton or the Orton when he was facing Christian. I hate those two Ortons. Like, those Ortons were just painful to watch. The Age of Orton was just such a pussy. He would always kick people in the balls to retain his title. The only dude he ever beat clean in his title reign was Jeff Hardy. Like, that dude sucked. And then, like, the Orton that was facing Christian, like, he was such a lame baby face.
Yep.
Yeah.
He was. Absolutely.
Do you guys like Roman Reigns?
Cockfist, of course.
Cockfist.
He's like the hero.
Matter of fact, all of us right now.
Cockfisting, baby.
Cockfisting, baby. That's right.
Man, I'm not feeling Mr. Cockfist. I'm not feeling it.
You're not
should.
feeling it. Okay, you should, man. He's somebody new. He's not a guy
Yes.
with the beard. He's
He's
not
all
that.
I'm not like the Lex man. He's freaking like.
Well, I don't know who you're talking about. Some kid with dreads, some delinquent. I don't know what you're talking about.
The Lex man. You don't know. You don't know Daniel Bryan.
He sounds like he sounds like he sounds like a coon. I don't know. But the point is, though, I don't know. He sounds like a guy you would name a raccoon after. But that's around the point. The thing is, though, again, I know who he is. I'm just fucking with you. Relax. What can I say? There's people that just don't get it. They'll never understand. They're stuck in the past. They're stuck in this whole repetitiveness that they want in pro wrestling.
It's
You
funny
have to
too.
embrace new.
It's funny
No,
too.
I like Roman Reigns. I just don't like the way they book him. No, not like before.
fair.
Like now he's okay. He's not that bad. He's tolerant. But like in January, December, oh my fucking god, I wanted to kill myself. This guy was so horrible. He would just come on, just freaking like just kissing baby. He was like John Cena 2.0.
Yeah.
Very horrible.
Chase, what were you gonna say, Chase?
I was gonna say it's funny that people like just are pissed off that Roman Reigns is getting pushed, but it's like he probably isn't gonna walk out of Mania as champion. It's probably gonna be Seth Rollins out of anyone. So, if anything, wouldn't you want cockpit? Like, to me, I don't understand how like the Shield was like such a cool thing. How come no one likes all three of the members like I do? I like all three of the members. I like them all. I want them all to succeed. Why is it that like Cockfist no one wants to see succeed? Is it just because he's bigger than them? It's like, no shit, they're gonna push the guy who looks like he's fucking made out of a Greek god over the tiny dick dude in Seth Rollins and the freaking weird looking dude. Like, let's face it, Dean Ambrose, That dude is a normal dude. Like, he's like that one dude that you see in your fucking class that sits in the back with his feet up in the chair. Like, that's Dean Ambrose. He's a normal fucking kid. So, like, I'm sorry. I'm pushing Roman Reigns first. Like, yeah, that's what I would do first. If anything, like, will Ambrose become the hotter star than Cockfist at the end of the day? Absolutely. But, like, it makes no sense to me why so many people just hate Cockfist and say, oh, he's the next Cena. It's like, dude, he's like the next Batista, if anything. And people say, oh, that's even worse. How's that even worse? Batista was great when he was a babyface. He was like, that was only until this year when you guys started to cry because you're like, we want real men in wrestling. Like,
they want their indie darlings.
Yeah,
that's what they want this year too.
They totally disrespected Batista. I know Batista's like crippled now. He has like freaking broke his back, but like the Batista was awesome. It's funny how like when people were awesome. Like 2004, 2003, people were awesome. When they return back, they always freaking get booed.
Mm-hmm.
Look at Batista. Well, obviously everyone knows that. Let me think of someone else. I can't think of anyone. Do you know anyone else?
I can't. It's like with wrestling fans. It's funny because they always want to look to the future. They're like, the future looks great. But they can never let go of the past. That's why Stone Cold still gets the biggest pop. That's why The Rock gets the biggest pop. Hulk Hogan. It's because no one wants to look in the future in wrestling. They always want to look into the past, which is understandable because the past wrestling, we're not going to try to bullshit you on here and say like this current crop of wrestling is great. We can say positive things about it, but we're not going to say this is great. Steven has been on record saying that the wrestling business is not that hot. Same with Walter. Same with me. You know, this current era of wrestling.
There's the current product today isn't at its best.
Yeah.
However, there's different alternatives that you can do.
Yeah, exactly.
You know? You can watch CZW if you're like an easy.
Nah, it's not.
No.
CCW isn't my cup of tea.
The alternatives are like these are the alternatives in wrestling nowadays: Lucha Underground,
ROH,
TNA, and ROH. Those are the three.
Or if you're into like hard body, I would say New Japan Pro.
Yeah, I forgot New Japan. Well, I don't see. I consider alternative like smaller scale companies. Yeah, sorry, TNA fans, you're probably upset with me on that, but you guys are now smaller scale. Sorry, I'm being on. If I'm going to be honest here, like Lucha Underground, like is not in the big arena. Neither is TNA. Neither is ROH. They go to smaller arenas. New Japan like sells out fucking Tokyo Domes. So sorry.
The following views were expressed by Chase Oliver. Dramatic did not reflect or the views of Heel Steve or Knowledge or the team. Just kidding. But yeah, I mean, here's the thing about it too, though. There's certain wrestlers today that are interesting to look at and be a fan of. Kevin Owens, Finn Balor, Adrian Neville. If you want to go out of that bubble, I guess guys such as EC3. Yeah, I'm a fan of EC3.
Yeah, no, I love him. I love him. He's funny as hell.
If you want to go into the indie realm, I guess guys such as, Adam Cole, Jay Briscoe,
what?
Ricochet.
Jay Briscoe? What the fuck? No.
Jay Briscoe.
I hate him. The fact that he's still champion pisses me off. I hope Samoa Joe buries him.
Samoa Joe is going to bury him.
Which we'll get into later on in the show. We'll get into that later on in the show.
Hey, Steven, can we leave a segment for Rey Mysterio talking about him? Because I think we should.
Yeah,
okay.
Yeah.
Okay. Well, you want to drop it, or you don't want to?
Oh, no. I want to know if we can do a segment. And it seemed like you said yes, so I said, okay, cool.
Yeah, we'll do.
Okay.
But
sweet.
Yeah, Muhammad, though, we thank you for calling in, bro. All right, we're going to let you go right now. But before you go, if you have anything social media, Facebook,
You don't
Twitter,
have anything.
You have anything of that? Do you have any of that? Did you update from the last time you called? Well, you should. 'Cause I'm sure a lot of people would love to hear what you got to say, and it's funny as shit. For a 14-year-old kid, hey, it is what it is, though. All right, Muhammad, thank you for calling in. All right, brother?
Yeah, bye.
And that was Muhammad, guys. I think he's going to be a regular. He is.
Good.
We need callers like Muhammad, you know what I'm saying? That's the beauty of this.
We need the regulars on here. Where's Aisha at? She free?
Where's Aisha? Where's Aisha at?
She normally calls in.
I know, don't worry. She'll call in eventually. We hope, but that's
Sean's View, are you still calling call in? You're gonna call in.
all right.
Yeah.
You know what? Fuck it. You know what's funny, right? That he apparently started doing live streams.
No, really cool.
Yeah.
Isn't it ironic that he after doing a stream he subbed to me and this channel?
Well, he did kind of watch our stream, so maybe he liked what we were saying. You know, because honestly, how I view Sean's View, I know a lot of people view him differently, but I just view him as a character. Like when you come on YouTube, sometimes you have to be a character. Yeah, like he's a character persona. Like I get some people hate him and stuff. I have no problem with Sean's View. Like, am I disturbed that he showed his dick on camera? Absolutely. But I'm not one of those guys that is just going to go out of my way to like say, oh, I hate this dude. Like I never talked to him. I never got a hint of him. And you know, this could how he be in real life, and if he's like this in real life, more power to you. That's how you are, man. You're just like that. But to me, I just never judged the dude. Like I don't think he's a bad person or a terrible at all.
I'll be real. You know, this was like 2012, and yeah, this would be should be getting real. But you know, Walter, you know the deal.
Yeah.
Walter. You were there.
Yeah.
But times has changed now.
Yeah,
I have no problem with Stoop Kid. I'm sorry. That's how I met him. I'm sorry. That's how I met him. And it is what it is. It's funny. People always say, "Oh, we're gonna get rid of him. We're gonna do this." No, you're not, motherfucker. You're not.
He loves
You're not
doing
gonna
it.
do shit.
Loves being on YouTube. You know.
So yeah, Sean, if you're listening or you're watching, whatever the fuck it may be, thanks for subbing. You know what I'm saying? Good luck with your streaming, I guess. If anything. And if we, by any chance, were the reasons why, we got you inspired to do it, more power to you, buddy.
Yeah.
Yeah. That's all.
Like I don't hate other. I just want to say I don't hate any other YouTubers. Like I'll mock them. Like I'll mock Bruce Blitz because I think it's funny that he does that he does 3-hour raw reviews. I'll mock the Lex Man for loving a farm animal way too much. But I don't hate any of the other YouTubers. If any YouTuber thinks if any YouTuber out there watching this, and like archived or not, and you're hearing this through the iTunes or the Stitcher, just know I don't hate you. I'm just a person that comes off very, very strong, and I apologize if I come off too strong to you. But just know I have no problem. I can take a joke. I can have fun on here.
Me too.
That's what we're here for. That's what we're here for.
And you know what? Fuck it. So we're talking about this too. This is what I've noticed as well. There's a big problem with the community. And I think I said this before and I'll say it again, that a lot of us think that we are bad people because of a point of view of wrestling. Because someone doesn't agree with your point of view on pro wrestling, oh, they are a fucking piece of shit. They are a piece of crap. They are bad people. I blocked them off Twitter. I blocked them off YouTube. No, that's just most stupid. To judge someone's character as a human being based off because they don't watch the brand that you watch, or because they only watch that one brand, or because they don't have the same wrestling mind as you, or because they only review, let's say, WWE, or they just review TNA or just Ring of Honor, or you kind of get the idea.
Mm-hmm.
To judge someone's character as a human being based on only that, you must really, really be a low, shallow individual.
Yeah.
With low self-esteem.
Yep.
Exactly. Because if you look at it, like, I like American Alucard, but me and him have different views of professional wrestling.
Exactly.
We have we have completely different views, Alucard and I. But I have no problem with the dude. We just think differently when it comes to professional wrestling. He thinks Triple H is terrible. I don't. That's just difference. He likes Japanese women's wrestling. I don't. But it doesn't mean I hate the dude. I mean, I still like talking to him. I still interact with him. I mean,
so do I. I did a stream with him. I did a stream with him 2 weeks ago on his friend's channel. And again, it's at the end of the day, we may not agree on everything, but we can respect each other as content creators. We can respect each person's point of view, and that's what it should be at the end of the day.
Yeah, I just feel like if you the problem with wrestling fans, it's like if you challenge someone's opinion, like, because for me, I come up as a strong person. So if you're going to challenge my opinion, I'm going to be like, okay, tell me why. Okay, and I'm going to debate with you, but I'm not going to hate you at the end of the day. As long as you don't make a personal attack on me saying saying like, oh, you're a fucktard, Chase, or you're fucking stupid and stuff like that, then that's where I draw the line where I'm like, how am I stupid? You're saying this stupid stuff. Like, that's when I'm going to freaking like take it personally. If you come off like a dick like that, that's the problem with the wrestling community. Is like, you know, like when people say like when they make attacks, like I'll disagree with a lot of opinions that I get. Like people will tweet me and I'll be like, no, I don't think the WWE would do that because they're dumb. I don't call that person dumb. I say, you know, you have a good idea, but the WWE is too stupid to use that idea. They're not going to use that idea. It's a good idea. It's just the WWE is dumb. Or I'll tell the person, maybe you're overthinking it a bit. Remember, the WWE is not this smart. Like, I will always insult WWE more than I will ever. I never insulted anyone in my life. I think the only person I've ever insulted was, like, because he called me an idiot because he said that, like, because I said Batista was going to win the Royal Rumble. And he's like, you're an idiot. Daniel Bryan's going to win all the way. I'm like, and then afterwards when Batista won, I wrote, ha, 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 who's the idiot now?
We all knew Batista was going to win.
Yeah.
No one was going to be an idiot for that one.
Exactly. You know, at the end of the day, all of us here, we're fans. You
Yeah.
know? I'll be real. I'll be honest. Me right now, I'll be honest. I at one time had that mentality that, oh, if you only watch one brand, you know, you're a brand whore or this and that. And you know what happened, people? I matured.
Exactly.
That's what the fuck it is. All of us here, we've matured in some way, somehow. You know, and it happens. It really does. And I really do wish. Again, I posted on Facebook a couple weeks ago. It's a giant banner, or whatever, with all the wrestling promotion, all the logos. Yeah. In the middle, it says, "Can we all just get along?"
Yeah, because like let's just face it. Not like some people have grown up from WWE. We just have to accept that not everyone's going to watch the product, which is understandable. Some of us, we just like WWE because we've seen it. It's just been there for our lives. I mean, Walter, Steven, and I, we grew up watching WWF and WCW. Like those are the things we grew up watching. So yes, we're going to be more accustomed to watching that over an ROH or over a TNA to some degree. We're going to be more accustomed to that. Fans that are much more older and gave up on WWE and like ROH and TNA now, that's cool. That's fine. We have no problem with that. Like,
at the end of the day, wrestling is wrestling.
Yeah, you're watching wrestling. You're watching wrestling and you're enjoying it.
Exactly. So can we all just get along here? Seriously.
It's hard for some people.
It is hard. You know what? But you know what this is like? And I don't want to compare it to that degree, but like the East Coast, West Coast type of shit from back in the day.
Yeah, I guess.
Hip hop back in the day. Yeah. Oh, you know, oh, you're from that. Oh, we can't. It's like so stupid, really. Like, come on, you know. But anywho, let's move on. Let's move on here. All right. So this past Sunday was Ring of Honor 13th anniversary show, live from Las Vegas, Nevada. Chase, did you watch that show by any chance?
I only watched Samoa Joe returning. That was the only thing I cared about. The whole card didn't interest me. I heard Jay Lethal took shots at AJ Lee and CM Punk. Good. That was funny to me. But other than that, I only watched Samoa Joe's return. That shit was sick. It was cool to see him back in ROH. It got me back into 2005 form. I was like, God damn. 10 years ago.
I'll be honest, okay? I'll be honest with that. Overall, the show itself, it wasn't. Oh, we got another caller, by the way. We got another caller. Before we get after this caller, we'll get into the ROH 13th anniversary review. Caller 903, you're on the air here on the TEAMHEEL podcast. What's your name and where you're from?
It's Weston again.
Hey, Weston, how are you, brother?
So.
Yeah, just really bored.
You're bored, huh? It's just it's early Friday morning. You know what I mean? And you chose to call in, so we thank you for that. Hopefully, we can take you out of your boredomness. You know what I'm saying? That's what we always try to do here. We try to lift people's spirits here, you know? We got to remember this, man. The weekend is here, right? Either getting paid, you're not going to school for Saturday and Sunday. You're going to relax, chill out, whatever you do, that you do. You know what I'm saying? If you want to puff the Magic Dragon, you go puff it. If you want to sip the Coke, go ahead and do it. It's weekend, have fun. Whatever makes you happy, do it. But anywho, yeah. What happened?
I couldn't really tell what you guys are talking about because my internet was screwing up.
Well, we're talking about numerous topics, and the big issue with today's wrestling fans, how a lot of fans have this mentality of judging another fan's character as a human being based off what they watch as pertains to pro wrestling.
not only that, but I think fans are also very just like they all like to think. You know, as much as we hate the authority, that's how every fan thinks. They think like the authority. They can't help but it's like, why don't you just ever let the story play out instead of saying, wait a minute, why are they pushing that guy? You know, why is the storyline going that way? You know,
I think it's fine. People questioning booking decisions. I have no problem with that. I just think it's not fair when the fans attack other fans. Like, let's just say, for example, you're an ROH fan, man, and then I say, why you watch that garbage? You should stop watching it. You're an idiot for watching it. That's what we're talking about. It's like people attacking like that type of deal, where it's just like total insults and makes you feel like you're a belittled wrestling fan just because you watch a certain product. That's what we're talking about.
Yeah.
Indeed.
And trust me, man. We've seen the story. I've been sitting here telling people the same thing. Let the story play out. Last time I said that was Dean Ambrose, Seth Rollins. Now I'm done saying that bullshit. I'm done saying that bullshit. I'm done saying Dean Ambrose, Bray Wyatt. Let the story play out, because look at what happened. Oh, a TV exploded in his damn face. How stupid is that? Oh my god.
We'll say this too. Daniel Bryan last year, the farm animal. Let the story play out. And look what happened.
Yes.
Yeah.
WrestleMania,
he got his moment.
He had his moment. All right. If for some reason these smarks don't understand that, if they do the same thing this year, how is it going to top what he did last year?
Yeah. And the storyline would just be repetitive again, like.
Exactly. Like, yeah, is Daniel Bryan going to overcome you're going to beat two guys that are bigger than him and are stronger than him, and probably more agile than him, and probably more athletic than him.
And let's keep this in mind. He beat Evolution in one fucking night. You know how many fuckers, back in the day, could not beat Evolution? So many. And yet, here comes, yes, beating them. Like, what the fuck? Okay, if you're a Daniel Bryan fan, that's cool, man. That's just know that. I think he's a wonderful wrestler. I just am annoyed by his fans. I'm annoyed by his fans and how they just think he's, the greatest fucking shit ever. It pisses me. This literally pisses me off, the comparison he gets to a certain wrestler who shall not be named because he did some heinous acts back in the day. It annoys me to no end, because the thing is, the heinous wrestler, he at least, it was natural and organic. It was really natural and organic. Daniel Bryan to some degree was natural and organic, but no one was pissing and crying about the heinous wrestler not getting a title shot. Let's keep in mind, heinous wrestler wrestled far longer than Daniel Bryan ever did. Heinous wrestler...
Roddy Piper, the example of that.
Yeah, Roddy Piper is an example of a guy never to win a world title being over. But heinous wrestler wrestled far longer than Daniel Bryan. Heinous wrestler had a match that made him into a star against Kurt Angle at Royal Rumble 03. If you look at Daniel Bryan, he didn't really have that match. Daniel Bryan, all he was in a stupid tag team with Kane, and that's it. It wasn't
He's had some good matches, man.
Is there a match where you sit there and you say that match made Daniel Bryan into a star before he won the title? Because with heinous wrestler, you could look at the Kurt Angle match at 03 and the Royal Rumble, and you remember that match. Even though you hate that piece of shit for what he did, you still remember that match. You sit there and you say, I remember he got that standing ovation after the match. Look at Jeff Hardy. He had that match with Triple H. People remember the Undertaker. My bad, Undertaker. But you get the idea. Bryan never had that. Well,
he
was forced down our throats.
He had this one match that was really good when NXT first started. When it was a reality show at first.
But that's not the star-making match that you're going to remember for years to come. That's just it was Daniel Bryan and Jericho. What is this star moment match? What was the match when you saw that happen with Daniel Bryan? You said, this kid's going to be a star.
I would say, if anything, and I'll be honest here, Over to the Limit 2012, it was Punk and Bryan.
That could be. That's a good argument. I was thinking of that one, too. That could be a good one. It's just, to me, I feel Bryan, people won't admit it, but he was forced. And no one will admit it, but he was forced. WWE wanted him to feud with Sheamus, and they forced him to the main event. Obviously, that's a force, because you went from being on the lower card with the stupid Celtic Warrior, and now you're going up to face, Randy Orton and Batista? That makes no sense to me.
And you beat them.
Yeah, and you beat them. So he was forced. Bryan's a wonderful wrestler. I don't think he's bad at all, people. I just think the fans force him down our throats, and they kind of overrate him a bit. Like they overrate what he is to the company.
And I wouldn't say he's overrated. Or
No, we're not saying that he is. We're not saying that he is. But fans put him in that pedestal. Oh, he's the greatest of all time. This guy's fucking amazing.
Like they put him with like the Rocks and the Austins and Hogans. That's what I mean. Like people put him in that category, man. Like where Daniel Bryan, if anything, he's like a top 40, maybe 50 guy of all time when it comes down to WWE history. But are you really going to try to argue he's top 10 or top 5? Hell no. I would not take that.
Yeah, like, I mean, I think it's the way he's over at the same time, but yeah, I do agree with you. He's overrated in that degree.
Yeah, no, he's a good wrestler. He can tell a good story. He can work a good match. He can wrestle. There's a lot of good Daniel Bryan matches, great Daniel Bryan matches out there. I just think that I just don't like him personally because it's just like I've been force-fed to believe this guy is one of the best of all time, and I just don't see how he's like the best of all time. I see that he's really great at what he does, and he can definitely gain a good fan reaction. I just don't see why people consider him one of the best of all time, if not today, because I can name a bunch of wrestlers where I think they're a little bit better than Daniel Bryan, and they're probably not even in the WWE.
AJ Styles.
Okada.
What's
Tanahashi.
his name over there?
Tanahashi.
Kota Ibushi or something like that?
Ibushi. Yeah, Ibushi. I'll put Ibushi.
Exactly. I'll put him in there too. You know.
Yeah, let's not forget probably the most charismatic wrestler today, Shinsuke Nakamura.
Yeah. Shinsuke, the king of the strong style. The king of the strong style. You know, who some people will say right now is the best wrestler on the planet. I say he's one of my favorites. Who I think right now is the best pro wrestler on the planet today has to be AJ Styles. In my opinion, of course.
Yeah, I can see that.
What are you guys talking about? The best pro wrestler of all time is John Cena. Come on, the WWE has told us this. No, I'm just joking.
John Cena all day.
Cena.
No, in a couple years, it's gonna be
Cockfist.
Yes.
yeah, it is. A couple years from now, you're gonna see. I guarantee you. And I'm gonna call this right now. By the end of the year, Roman Reigns is going to be a 2-time WWE World Heavyweight Champion.
You said 3 times. You cut it down.
Keep changing.
2 times.
You cut it.
I wouldn't doubt that because I don't know what is it with Vince and his muscle up guys. That just he can't resist or whatever.
Well, keep in mind, man. He made the most money of his life with the muscle up dude and Hogan. So of course Vince is going to love the muscle guys. That's the reason why. Because Vince, that's his bread and butter. Because he was stuck with those muscle guys in the past.
Also made the most money with like the most badass dude that actually wasn't that buff or tall, Stone Cold Steve Austin. Stone Cold
was big though. You cannot deny it. He was a big dude. It wasn't like Stone Cold was like Stone Cold was the same height as CM Punk, dog, and Stone Cold was fucking huge. CM Punk was like a twig compared to Stone Cold Steve Austin.
Oh yeah, he didn't have. It looked like he didn't have no muscle on him.
Yeah.
That's why I always want. Talk about a fan base. CM Punk's fan base is like douche, man.
Oh yeah.
Like that. You want to talk about the fan base?
That was the one thing too that I want to talk that I want to mention. Like OTR Central made this video how WWE has no superstars today, which I totally agree with. Because when you think about it, you remember wrestlers because of their characters and gimmicks. Nowadays, you're not going to remember wrestlers because of their characters and gimmicks. You're going to remember because of their fan bases or like stupid things about them. Like John Cena. You're always going to remember how he was shoved down our throats and how he always used to bury people. Randy Orton. I'm a huge Orton fan, but let's face it, he's boring. People are going to be like, so fucking boring.
Yeah. That are currently in the roster or ones that are out there, everywhere that it started the career in WWE.
Actually, when you say Cena now, old man Cena now, old man.
Old man Cena.
Old man Cena.
God.
Didn't he say a couple weeks ago that you know what, Eddie, I know I'm the old guy now, I'm the old person here.
He's 37.
Exactly.
That makes no sense.
He's not old.
Old man Cena apparently.
He's the veteran. If anything, he's veteran Cena.
Veteran Cena. he upgraded from Marine to veteran.
I don't really give not even 1.5 fuck about that Rusev John Cena feud. It's just like
it's turning into another John Cena feud. It's just dumb.
Yeah. It's something.
At least he's not burying anybody.
He's not burying anybody, but like I said before too, right? If you are a pro wrestler, right, you are a pro wrestler, and you are put in WrestleMania. And right now, who is the hottest guy on that company is John Cena, right?
Yeah. You want to feud with Tim for the money. Like, keep in mind, man, this is the wrestlers thinking here, not our thinking. The wrestlers are thinking this. All right, I could go on and become a superstar and make this X amount of dollars, which is not as much as me making probably this 7-figure paycheck just for wrestling John Cena. You make more money wrestling John Cena than you do wrestling for a title, man.
You got to remember this, Ray Weston. Remember this. And I'm going to say this again. I know I'm going to say this later on as well. But pro wrestling is, always been, and will always be a business.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I know.
You know, even back in the old days, in times of Frank Gotch and George Hackenschmidt, the days of Lou Thesz, it was a business. The NWA was a business.
Yeah, it's always going to be a business.
Money.
About making money. If you are in pro wrestling not to make money, then you shouldn't be in the wrestling business. Again,
exactly.
This is my philosophy. That's my philosophy. You know, you may not agree with it. You may think, oh, no, Heel Steven, it's for the wrestling. These guys are passionate. These guys, yes, they are too. But you know what? These wrestlers as well, as much as we love them and see them on TV, they're either fathers or they're mothers, and they got a mortgage to pay. They got a car payment to pay. They got kids to put into college. So that money's going to come into play.
Yeah.
And I get your point about,
Del Rio said it best as well in his RF video shoot. This is the business. This is the fucking business. You know, and again, if you are a wrestler, you're facing Cena at WrestleMania, wouldn't that look good in your resume? Hey, you know what? I faced the top guy in this company in my career. No one gonna take that away from you, even if you won or lost.
Okay, but thinking like a wrestler again, because just this is my opinion at the same time. But I happen to, when I see John Cena, I don't think he's as popular as he was, and I think there are two more wrestlers that if I was a wrestler, I would want to face more than Cena, and that's Brock Lesnar and Daniel Bryan.
Yeah, you would think that would make sense, man. But here's the problem here: when you face those two, you're not going to get the same amount of paycheck because keep in mind you're playing in WWE's world. Not in your world, the WWE's world. And in WWE's world, no matter what, till the day he's gone from that company, you can say Cockfist is the next guy. You can say Seth Rollins is the next guy. Dean fucking Ambrose, the Hobo Bray Wyatt, it doesn't matter. The man of that company is John Cena at the end of the day. It will always be John fucking Cena. It'll always be him. So in the mind of the wrestler, yes, it does make sense that you would want to face a Lesnar more. Yes, it does make sense that you want to face Daniel Bryan more. But at the end of the day, you might get a good match with them, but John Cena is the guy that the WWE forces down our throats. John Cena is the safety magnet, and John Cena is the man. So you want to face him because you're guaranteed a 7-figure. That's $1 million just to lose to this idiot. 7-figure money facing John Cena.
A lot of money for Rusev and Lana.
It's like a boxer right now. It's like a boxer. They train so hard to fight Floyd Mayweather Jr. because they know that money is going to be fucking amazing.
Yep.
Look at Marcos Maidana. Now Marcos Maidana is fucking big as a balloon now.
And think about it, man. Rusev just bought that nice house. There's obviously a reason. He just bought that nice house.
With Lana.
He just bought that nice house with Lana. So where do you think that money's coming from? It's feuding with John Cena. It's coming because he's feuding with John Cena.
Yep,
it did. How do you think Cena paid for his house?
Yeah, exactly. John Cena feud.
That's John Cena feud.
And keep in mind,
Daniel Bryan and Brie Bella got that nice wedding in that country.
John Cena.
Yeah, because remember, Weston, Daniel Bryan said in his Chris Jericho interview, he didn't start getting paid until he started to feud with John for the WWE title. So John Cena makes the most money if you want to feud with someone. Finn Balor even said it best. The dude he wants to feud with is John Cena because you make the most money.
And the internet fans got pissed. They're like, no.
Exactly.
Like
put it this way, right? Put it this way. Bray Wyatt last year faced Cena in Mania, right?
Yeah.
He lost. A lot of, he got buried. He got this. He got that. You know what Bray Wyatt? But you know what Bray did though? That following Monday, he went to the bank, went to the Bank of America, with his little lantern, went to that, walked in, goes, "We're here.
He got a new Rocky.
Give me my money, man.
Yeah, so that's like Weston. Like it does make sense that Daniel Bryan and Brock Lesnar should be the guys you want to feud with. But keep in mind, WWE's world, John Cena's the guy you want to feud with. John Cena's the man. John Cena's the dude. Keep in mind, we're thinking WWE logic here. And WWE world, no matter what, man, no matter what anyone tries to tell you about Roman Reigns, no matter what anyone tries to tell you about Seth Rollins, Dean Ambrose, and all those other dudes, keep in mind, no matter who's champion at the time, as long as this fucker is still waving his hand in front of his face, doing the salute, talking to the camera, and shoving that towel down our throat, John Cena is the man of that company, and you best believe it.
Indeed,
I lie. Every time I was booing him, he raises the towel, says never give up. I'm just like,
Hey,
comedy
dude.
gold myself.
Well, dude, again, you call comedy gold. You know who's calling you? Hey, I already got your money. I already got your money. He's got your money already. But that's the point, though. I mean, again, you know, you don't have to agree. You don't have to disagree. You know what I'm saying? But that's reality. See, people will tell you, "Oh no, see, it's for the passion for this." We're telling you, we're giving you the realness.
Yeah, and Finn Balor even said "fuck the passion" when he said he wanted to be with Johnson because that's the most money. Do you think Finn Balor's in it because he loves the passion in the art of wrestling? Nah, fuck yeah, he probably is, but he's also in it for that money.
That's why he's in WWE. Not anywhere else.
Well, was this just a rumor, or was this like, you know, was this true that the Floyd versus Manny Pacquiao fight almost got canceled or something like that?
No, that was a rumor.
Nah,
that was on the Inquisitor. That was on Inquisitor.com, man.
Right.
Don't believe that website. It talked about one time that Tony Romo and Jason Witten had like butt sex or some shit like that.
The fuck?
Yeah, it was like yeah. And they also said that Undertaker didn't kick out at 3 at WrestleMania. Like he was supposed to kick out. Like that was that website's fake, man. They also posted that Allen Iverson signed with the Cavaliers, so that website's not legitimate.
Website sucks.
Yeah, indeed.
It's a scare tactic website, man.
Indeed, it is. That's what it is, man. Don't trust the Inquisitor. Don't trust the Observer. All right.
Yeah.
I know a lot of smarts want to pay their $15 a month to listen to some fucking dude who's overrated and Dave Meltzer to hear what the fuck his theories is, what his beliefs are.
Fuck, would I pay $15 a month?
You guys, what smarts are nowadays? They're Dave Meltzer worshiping, but then again, that's them. You know what I'm saying? That's them. That's them. You know what? It is what it is. You feel me?
Yeah.
And I think I did hear y'all say this on your podcast. I also do think it's funny that, you know, because, I mean, when I first subscribed to you guys, I found you guys on Sean's Views Entertainment's channel for some reason.
Really?
And, yeah. And I do think it's funny in a way that he's starting to do live streams right after you left.
I mean, here's the thing about it. You know, at the end of the day, let me ask you: did you find this through Sean's View? Like, are you a sub of his?
I found you out through Sean's View. I guess, you know, he was gonna make a call in or whatever, so he decided
he never did. And again, you know, I don't hate the guy. Me and him go back, but at the end of the day, yo, if he's going in that avenue, then let him do it.
Yeah,
more power to him. You know what I'm saying? Good for him. You know.
One guy I hate.
Does he have Kofi Kingston like hairstyle?
Oh no.
Is he a guy who lives in Florida who does 3-hour Raw reviews?
No.
Then
Who is it?
Oh, the guy I hate in YouTube right now of all time he's from Bruce Split. Surprisingly, he's mad genius and.
That's smart.
That's smart.
Yeah, he's a smart man.
Yeah.
Well, you know, I think that Raw was a good show. You know? I don't know why you know, I thought Cesaro and Cena had a good match. You know, Cesaro was a good.
You know?
What are you talking about, man?
he says
That shit was garbage. Let me tell you, Cena fucking
No,
sucks.
you're
Nothing he
not
does is good.
understanding.
Nothing he does is good. Dude, you're losing your
You're missing the
dignity
hat.
with
You're
me.
missing that. You're missing the hat.
Oh yeah, the Bruce Bliss hat. Okay.
The Bruce.
In the background is a fucking tropical area.
It's probably a black fucking wall.
Using a bunch of legitimacy with me, man. No, I'm just telling you, Cena sucks, man. Man, Cena sucks, dude. You don't understand, man, genius. You're just being an idiot right now. Now, anyways, let's go break down the Divas match. So, Paige and Nikki Bella had a match, and, you know, it started off with them looking at each other, and then later on, an arm drag hit by Paige, which was pretty nice, and then we got, you know, Nikki Bella getting up and doing a drop kick to the face. It was a no.
I thought it was good.
Really good.
I thought it was a good match, though.
Man, genius, can you just get off the subject? Can you get off the subject? I already fucking told you this fucking cunt
Hey, listen
sucks.
here, okay?
He's not good. Cena sucks dick, man. Nothing he does is good. It's terrible. Anyway, back to the Divas match. It's, you know, afterwards, you know, Paige, you know, got up and did a rest hold and trying to slow down the match.
Well, you know, I think it was a good match, though. Come on, you gotta give, you gotta give Cesaro some credit, because I know he can't afford a fucking good webcam, but that's around the point.
He always has a webcam off. They all have their webcam off. Everyone who does it.
I know, because the great Bruce Bliss.
Except for
Bruce Bliss. It was Bruce Bliss, you know. And make sure you guys pay your $4.99.
Bruce Bliss
to the Bruce Bliss Network membership.
By the way, you have to be one lonely mother effer to pay, you know, to pay to be on that
He
channel.
recaps every fucking game.
That, Sports Network, whatever it is.
I don't understand why, but you know, okay, I can understand his appeal and everything like that. Like, I have no problem with the dude personally. I just like don't. We're just mocking him for fun. Like, it's for fun.
Exactly. This is for the humor, the parody. So Bruce Bliss Magic, if you listen to this, if you're watching this live, I doubt you guys are. Don't take it personal. It's a parody. I just don't get how people can sit through his reviews. Like, I don't get it. He breaks down every move. It's just like, dude, no one gives a shit who hit a fucking arm drag, you idiot. Like, it's just to me.
Like, that's his thing, though. That's his like fan base. He's like, guys, if you want to skip Raw and you want to help change the business, come here and I'll review everything, and then you can go on my, you know, blitzsportsnetwork.com or whatever.
For what?
Yeah, people actually buy that shit, subscribe to it. More power to them for making money from that.
Well, we all know that's never going to work. We all know that's never going to work. We all know that, you know, I remember when we did that video, I laughed my ass off. Like, dude, you know, it's funny how you say, see, you think about also fans, too. A lot of wrestling fans will say a wrestler sucks, or fuck Roman Reigns, or fuck Cena, or fuck this, or fuck that. But isn't it funny how a lot of people are tough guys on social media?
Yeah, they're tough guys on social media.
But they don't have the fucking balls to say to the wrestler's face. Because you know why? Because a lot of wrestling fans are bitch-made niggas.
No,
that's the fucking truth about it. That's fact. A lot of these wrestling fans who are behind their keyboards, keyboard warriors, are bitch-made niggas. What the fuck they are? I hate to say it, but it's fact.
They would melt if they ever talked to you.
I think
if they talk to a diva,
if he saw John Cena, he would be the biggest mark for him of all time.
Oh, John Cena! Dun, dun.
Yeah, no, because like, see, for me personally, it was funny. He went on there on his Twitter. He's like, if anyone ever calls me a mark, that's when I blocked him forever. I'm not a mark, and it's like, yes, you are. Everyone's a mark when it comes down to professional wrestling. The wrestlers are marks for themselves. We're marks for the fucking wrestlers. Like, I'm sorry, that's just the truth. Like, because like for me, I'm one of those real people. If I don't like you as a wrestler, I'm not gonna go for your autograph. I'm not gonna try to talk to you because I know I have nothing nice to say to you. And my mama always taught me, if you don't have anything nice to say, don't say it at all, especially to a person's face, because that could hurt someone's feelings. Like, I hate the garbage man. I'm not gonna go up to garbage man and be like, hey dog, you suck dick, because that could hurt his feelings. So I'm just gonna say, you know what? I ain't gonna say anything. I'm not even go for his autograph. I have no interest in him. When he goes wrestles live, if I ever go, I'm gonna go up to the bathroom and take a shit because I would rather do that than watch him wrestle. So it's like, for me personally, it's like, you know, it just makes no sense why, like, so many people, like, just think that, like, you know, they're above the exception. That's the one thing I don't like about Blitz and the Lexman is, like, they feel like they're above everyone else. It's like, you're not above everyone else. You're on the same fucking level.
Just because of the web. Listen, and again, I have no problem with the Lexman or Bruce Blitz or anything, but in case of the Lexman, just because you at one time worked for WWE without getting paid doesn't mean that you're indestructible. Doesn't mean that you're God's gift. Or if you are a wrestling reporter or whatever have you, you work for a website, you're not the shit. Doesn't make you God's gift either. You're just a human being like everyone else. You bleed red. You take a shit sitting down like everyone else. You know what I'm saying?
Unless you're a girl, because girls don't shit.
Unless you're a girl, that's different. You know what I'm saying? That's fine. But the point is, though, again, you know, the point is, what I'm trying to say is, you know, I thought the John Cena match was good, okay? I don't care what anyone said. I thought it was a good match.
Oh, and he doesn't like Roman Reigns.
I hate Roman Reigns, you know. He just kills the business, okay? But, okay, you gotta get the idea, though, brother. I'll tell you what, dude. Go on.
I can't really defend the Lexman, but because I've only been subscribed to his channel for, like, maybe about 3 months or so. But, I mean, I personally enjoy his videos. But, like,
that's cool.
That's fine.
That's cool. That's fine.
We have no problem with that.
As for Bruce Blitz, well, I mean, like, okay, on the Bruce Blitz channel, I actually enjoy Bruce Blitz and Mad Genius, and that's it. After that, the rest of them are like, okay, I'm going to try to make it through this hell. Like,
it happens.
Oh, you could fall asleep. You could fall asleep watching that shit.
Or if not, you know what you can do also, dude? Every Friday, you tune into the TEAMHEEL podcast.
That too.
Listen to us ramble or whatever have you, whether it be here or on the playback or on iTunes or Stitcher Radio. And all that fun hoopla that comes with it. So, yeah, also, you know, at the end of the day, bro, you know, it is what it is. We're all in it for one thing. That's to quote my good friend Andre Corbeil. We're all in it for one thing. That's wrestling. At the end of the day. That's what we're in it for.
And see, man, you notice how we're trying to tell you, don't watch the Lexman. We're not trying to tell you to do that because, like, if you enjoy him, you enjoy him. It's like any wrestling fan enjoying a certain product, you enjoy it, so enjoy it. Like, we ain't gonna force you to dislike or hate someone. Like, we'll parody them, we'll have fun, but that's because we're guys that like to have fun more than like take everything so seriously. Because like that's the problem with wrestling fans. They take everything too seriously.
You think about it. Once you take something serious, once you take a hobby serious, you learn to hate it. You start hating it.
Yep.
You know. Put it this way, right? If I were to treat this like a job, I would hate it.
Oh.
I would hate it.
Oh, like I always say, like, if you try to treat wrestling like a relationship, you're going to hate it even more. Because like a lot of wrestling fans, like, they've never been in a relationship, but kind of watching wrestling is kind of like a mini taste of what a relationship's like. It's going to piss you off sometimes. It's going to make you cry. It's going to make you feel happy inside and all that other stuff, you know. But at the end of the day, like, you know, it's a relationship. You know, that's how relationships work. And, like, for me, like, that's why for me it's like I love wrestling. Like, wrestling's awesome and all. But I'm not going to, like, be here and like, pouting and moaning. And, like, there's going to be times where I'm going to come on here and rant because I think something's completely and utterly stupid. But I'm not going to be to the point where it's going to haunt me every day. Those are the wrestling fans I kind of wish would understand, hey, there's more to life than just wrestling. There's more than just this art form of entertainment. It's a cool art form. It's mega awesome. But you can't just sit here and let this consume you. There's other things in life. And that's why I always tell wrestling fans, go get a girl. Go get a girl. Go find a way to get laid.
My other hobby that I love to do is cooking. I'm a culinary student. You know, I love culinary arts. You know, it's another hobby of mine as well. Not only just wrestling. You know, but at the end of the day, you know, you watch whoever you want to watch. Don't let anyone tell you, oh, don't watch them. Don't watch them, because at the end of the day, 9 times out of 10, those who tell you that are people that wish they could do videos on YouTube, but they don't have the balls to come on a camera or do a voiceover video at the end of the day.
The only thing I'll make fun of you, jokingly, that if you watch Superstars, if you tell me you watch Superstars, I'll make jokes at you, man. That's the only thing. Superstars.
By the way,
Main event's okay. Main event's fine.
And I've actually been in a relationship. Just want to put that out there.
Hey, it's all good, brother.
I'm just using that as an example. Like, you know, since you've been in a relationship, isn't it true kind of with professional wrestling? If you take it too seriously, it kind of feels like a mini relationship in a way where it's just like you do love it, makes you happy, makes you cry, makes you angry sometimes, just like any other woman. Except wrestling can't talk. Wrestling can try to talk back. When the woman talks back, it's the worst situation.
Oh
Exactly.
my god.
Exactly. Hey, yo, dude, we've been with you right now for 30 minutes. We gotta continue the show here. But before we let you go, do you have a Twitter or a YouTube channel where people can check you out, follow you, let the people know so they can follow you and sub to you and check out if you make videos or not and all that fun stuff?
No, for those of you fans out there, just subscribe to Team Hill Podcast.
Well, thank you. Appreciate it, brother. All right, thank you, Buster, for calling in. All right, bro?
We hope to hear from you again, man.
We'll hear from you again.
All right.
See, there you go, another caller. I love this Clive Call feature. I love it, and hopefully, again, guys like Muhammad and Weston can be regulars who call in every week and just shoot the shit with us.
Exactly.
At the end of the day. But before we went off on that humorous parody and all that, whatever it may be. Ring of Honor's 13th anniversary show was last Sunday in Las Vegas from the Orleans Hotel and Casino. Overall,
I'm going to get my reactions to these matches about Steven breaks them down. This is going to be fun.
Yeah. Me and Walter saw it. Overall, I thought it was a good show. Was it like the best? Oh my God, paper? No, it wasn't. All right. There was matches here that I just scratched my head to, and the rest is like they're okay, good. The show.
How would you relate this to as a good show? Like let's say for me, we didn't watch the show. Use a WWE show recently, or in the past 5 years that you could relate to.
Let's see here. It's a really good question. Like Extreme Rules almost, like Extreme Rules.
Okay.
There's a Payback, something like that. You know what I mean?
All right. Extreme Rules, I'll take it.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, I got you.
So yeah, the show kicked off with Matt Sydal, formerly known as Evan Bourne in WWE.
Is he still reborn? Is he still
reborn?
He's still reborn Matt Sydal. He's still reborn Matt Sydal.
Hashtag reborn.
Hashtag reborn Matt Sydal. He went up against, Cedric Alexander.
Oh, great.
This was a fun match. Yeah. It was a very, very fun match. It went back and forth. Again, just a fun, exciting match. A lot of good spot, a lot of good near falls, and Matt Sydal got the win here with the,
good
shooting star press move that he does.
Yeah,
good.
Right? I can tell somewhere down the line they're gonna pull the trigger and make Cedric a heel.
Most
I'm
likely.
not seeing either.
Oh, great.
Something refreshing for him.
Yeah, make it like a frustrated baby thing. He can't win, something like that. But
Good.
That's
You should never win. I'm not a big Cedric Alexander fan.
Yeah, all right.
Well, there you go.
He's
there
okay.
you go. Well,
Get it.
you should be a fan of it, okay? You should be a fan. I'm just kidding.
No, I like more. I like other indie talents. He's like a poor man Shelton Benjamin. How about that?
Pretty much.
Okay, that's his opinion.
There's worse people that I don't like in Ring of Honor, so that's why I don't hate on him as much.
Next match we had here was Moose versus
God.
Mark Briscoe.
So wow.
Because Moose. Moose.
Is he over? Is
Moose.
he at least over?
Who, Moose?
Moose?
Yeah.
Oh my god, because of
His theme song is over. His
theme
theme
song.
song is. It's like
But
some,
Is him
some
himself
hip-hop.
over?
Mm,
Okay, is he as over as Blue Pants?
I don't go that far. I don't go that far. But his theme song is over. That's what I put it this way, at least something is getting him over to an extent.
yeah. Like Daniel
Something
Bryan's
is
yes.
getting-
It's like Moose.
Moose. And apparently, he played for the Patriots. He played for who else, Walter? By the way, he played
The
for
Falcons. I know he played for the Falcons.
He got
right?
drafted by the
Falcons.
Falcons, I think.
Do you guys ever watch him play?
I
No.
don't fucking remember this guy. I probably never
Yeah.
did.
He probably see the thing is with football players, you'll never know what because the thing is they wear helmets, so it's like really hard to kind of tell someone like
Exactly.
Baron Corbin. I remember Tom Peacock, Prescott. That's Baron Corbin's real name, by the way, people. If you didn't know that, sorry. But I remember him playing for the Cardinals a bit, like during preseason, only because the Chargers always played the Cardinals. So I remember seeing him play. But Roman Reigns I saw play in college because he was teaming with fucking Megatron. That was fucking the fun Georgia Tech team to watch. Megatron's Calvin Johnson for all you idiots out there that don't know football. But yeah.
All right. Okay. This match, going in that Mark Briscoe was gonna put over Moose, and he did. Not the let's put it this way, right?
It was okay.
It wasn't the most exciting match on the card or anything like that, but it served its purpose. To put
It was in the right
Moose in.
spot too. Second on the
Exactly,
card.
yeah. And to my understanding, Moose could be possibly WWE bound,
Oh my god.
along with Mandy Leone.
Well, Moose does fit the WWE what they want.
Yeah.
So
Yeah, exactly, the look. So why not, right?
yeah.
Then we had the Kingdom, Michael Bennett and Matt Taven versus
I hate this
the
match.
Addictions, Kaz and Daniels versus the Bullet Club's Machine Gun Carl Anderson. Turns out that Doc Gallows was supposed to be in this match as well, but it turns out there was some issues with Gallows getting over there due to the weather. There was a snowstorm last week, like there was one today here in the East Coast. So instead of them finding a replacement partner for Machine Gun Carl Anderson, Anderson went at it alone. So it was a 2 versus 2 versus 1.
Oh god.
It wasn't that bad.
Hey, who won? I'm gonna get you one. It had to be Bennett's team, right?
Oh yeah,
Kingdom,
unfortunately.
yeah. And at the end of the match, what they did, right? They grabbed the IWGP Tag Team title. Mind you, I'm saying title, not titles, right?
Yeah, because
And
Dolph wasn't there.
And they grab it from each side and they're lifting it up in the air. Pretty much giving you the hint that, hey, somewhere down the line in New Japan, it could happen too,
That was
They
sad
did it with
to
Red
see.
Dragon. They can do it with the Kingdom as well. So why not, right?
Uh-huh.
We had ODB versus
Oh
Maria
my
Kanellis.
God.
This
What?
match sucked. Yeah.
Wait, what?
Yeah.
ODB versus
Oh
Maria
my
Kanellis.
god.
This
Maria
match, I'll be
Kanellis is
honest.
still wrestling?
Not
she never
really.
could. She could
Not
never
really.
could,
I mean,
but
yeah, that's just a random match.
oh
Yeah, this is a
god.
random match. And say, hey, we feature women, and you wonder why Ring of Honor barely has women wrestling on their product. You wonder why. Okay?
Hashtag give Divas a chance.
On ROH.
Put it this way, right? Maria Kanellis kicked out of Michael Bennett's super kick. He kicked out of Bennett's spear. Maria Kanellis hit the weakest super kick I've ever seen.
That's how Michael Bennett sucks.
Yeah. But yeah, that's around the point, though. So yeah, after this we had AJ Styles versus ACH, probably the best. We had... No, we're missing here. Oh, yeah.
Oh,
ACH versus AJ Styles. It was a fun match.
This was good.
We can make the argument best match of the night. You can make that argument.
If you want.
But,
That
Styles
sounds
won
like the only match I'll watch.
Yeah,
Styles
ACH was
looked
pretty
here.
good.
ACH also did his thing here as well.
I'm glad
But
ACH did
overall-
not miss the plane this time.
No, he
Yeah.
did not. He did not. And to his luck, Styles did not break his neck. So, there we go.
Dude,
Cash in checks and breaking necks styles clash.
Roderick Strong versus BJ.
oh yeah, I
Whitmer,
forgot about
brother
that jobber match. Fuck that.
Listen. Here's the thing about it, right? I like Roddy and all, but I just didn't care about this match. I just didn't
Why
care.
is Roderick Strong still wrestling? Has he not realized no one's going to ever hire him to do anything else but suck?
Nah, BJ Whitmer's worse. Fuck him.
Yeah.
He sucks.
Yeah, he's like, I don't know. It's what
No, he does.
But yeah, but Strong got the win here, so that's all that mattered, I guess.
They're gonna push him to the world title. I already know it.
Then you had Red Dragon, Kyle O'Reilly, and Bobby Fish, who was accompanied by Shayna Baszler, right? One of the four
right.
horsewomen. You know, the girl that got destroyed by Betty Kahara. And because of that, apparently, Betty Kahara feels that she gets a shot at Ronda Rousey. Okay.
Mm-hmm.
She was accompanied by them, and they faced the Young Bucks.
No, that was probably a fun spot fest.
Put it this
It
way,
was.
right? If you've watched their numerous matches, you know this is probably, another amazing match. It's like they always find a way to outdo in the match they had.
Was it their ROH or IWGP tag titles?
ROH tag titles.
Because the Young Bucks are the juniors, right? They're the junior tag champs again.
Yeah, they
Yeah,
recaptured
Yeah, they
the
won
belts
it.
from.
Yeah,
Yeah,
just
they
trying
recaptured the belts.
because like the whole Bullet Club recaptured their belts, right? Like in like January or February or something like that.
Yeah, they did.
Yeah.
They did. And the thing is with this match, I thought it was a fun match. All right, probably the best match on the card. All right, did it outdo what they did in New York at World of Worlds? No. But for what they did, hey, it is what it is here, right? Red Dragon got the win. Don't worry, Chase. We're almost done with this Ring of Honor review.
Oh no, I was yawning because it was late, man. It's late, so that's why I was yawning.
Okay. Jay Lethal versus Alberto Patron for the TV title.
What?
Yep. Alberto Patron versus
wait.
Jay Lethal.
Wait, the AAA heavyweight champion is fighting for the TV
for the
title?
TV title.
Oh my god. He better have won.
Nah, not even. He lost.
Lost.
This is why Ring of Honor will never succeed, man. You have El Patron just chilling here off like the most interesting way you can, and he's like the AAA heavyweight champion, and instead of giving him the title, you keep it on Jay Lethal, who should be in the main event. That's stupid. Jay
Lethal said the TV title is better than the world title.
Okay, that's funny. Anyways, okay, was this a... I haven't seen... I'm going to be honest here. I have not watched one El Patron match since he's left WWE. Does he still wrestle the same, or is he at least different?
He's at least a little different.
Yeah,
he still does the super kick when the guy's on his knees or sitting
Does he
down.
still do that? Does he still do the stupid enziguri? He jumps up the turnbuckle and does the enziguri. Does he still do that?
Nah, he doesn't do that anymore.
What? That was like one of my favorite moves.
He still does the cross arm breaker. Obviously.
Well, he's been doing the cross arm breakers before WWE, so I knew that.
Yeah.
But
the reference to C. He still does the C.
What? All right, Steven, you probably watch more of his matches. What's the best match you've seen him outside of WWE?
I haven't seen that much either, to tell you the truth. If anything, I guess the stuff in AAA.
Okay.
I guess if anything, if you want, I guess a match I saw. Not even. I got. Oh, there you go. Him versus Daniels in Ring of Honor.
Yeah, that was good.
That was good. Can I find it on YouTube?
You can go on their site, sign up for free membership, or if you're not, you can go on watch wrestling.ch.
Okay. I'll check it out. I just want to know if this idiot wrestles any differently, if he's still doing the same shit.
It's there. Again, if you're a fan,
is he signed with ROH, or is he like just
by appearances? Just by appearances.
Oh, okay. So he's gonna be like Rey Mysterio once he gets to ROH, huh?
Put it this way, I think the Real's main focus right now is Lucha Underground and
Triple A. It's crazy how Triple A is now the biggest wrestling company in Mexico. I remember CMLL was ruling that shit.
Yeah, they were.
Not anymore.
But, yeah, not anymore. Then you had the main event of the evening. Fatal four-corner survival match for the Ring of Honor World title. But before this, you had Jay Briscoe defending his championship against Tommaso Ciampa, which, by the way, Ciampa had this fucking beast entrance. He came out with the mask, the whole MF Doom match he came out to, which I thought was pretty cool. Michael Elgin then versus Hanson. But before this match even happened...
Hanson?
Yeah.
Oh my god. Oh my god. Hell, Hanson. He's getting main event title shots?
Yeah.
Shit, I'm gonna go into the wrestling business right now. BRB, man. I'm going into the wrestling business right now. Hanson getting a title shot. I'm in. I'm done. I'm going to the wrestling business. BRB, guys. BRB.
Okay. Going to the wrestling business. Okay. But before the match even happened, Nigel McGuinness comes out and he announces, he was in commentary, and before the match even happened, Samoa Joe's theme song plays, and the crowd go berserk, Joe, and all that. He gets in the ring, he's about to talk, and before he talks, the crowd does a massive FTNA chant.
Fuck TNA.
Well, there you go. Fuck.
They said it in New York too, so it's not.
They said it in New York too, but now again, there's people that felt some type of way about this, and this is my thoughts overall. Okay. People need to understand. There's always been that feud, I guess, between TNA and Ring of Honor. There's always been that beef between the fans.
Yep.
Mind you, I'm a fan of both. I watch both equally. I don't pick. You know what I mean? I don't do that. I get it, because they both want that number 2 spot. In my opinion, I feel both of them are neck and neck right now.
Yeah. Now that TNA had to move to a lower tier network.
But still, put it this way, right? There's things that Ring of Honor does very well that TNA lacks in. And there's things that TNA does very well that Ring of Honor lacks in. Okay?
You just need to combine with each other.
Not even that. Nah, not even that.
No, like the elements TNA's production.
I guess.
Which is in-ring wrestling. Oh my god.
It is Chase Bolivar. He's here, making his iTunes and Stitcher Radio debut as well. Alrighty.
Yes, everybody. I'm here visiting Chase for the weekend. No update on Bo Dallas yet. Just know when he returns, it's going to be amazing.
For those of you who don't know, Chase Bolivar is the alter ego of Chase Oliver, and is a very big supporter of Bo Dallas.
Best wrestler ever. So what are we talking about, Steven? We talking about some WWE or what?
Well, you just missed it, dude. We talked about Roman Reigns, talked about how he's the future of the company.
I agree.
And we talked about Ronda Rousey and Fashy.
Who's that?
You know, the baddest bitch on the planet, Ronda Rousey.
The baddest bitch on the planet is Paige by far. I don't know who this Ronda Rousey is, but she better move out of the way. The Glampire is gonna get her, baby. Woohoo!
Okay. Talked about we're actually covering this Ring of Honor pay-per-view from last Sunday.
Wait, Ring of Honor still has pay-per-views? Oh my god, I thought that company went out of business.
No. That was actually ECW referring to, but no. We're actually getting to the main event here. The main event.
Probably was lame and boring, so let's get to it then.
It was actually a very fun match until the end.
Yeah, whatever. It's not WWE, it's not awesome.
Pretty much.
By the way, guys, this is a parody of Chase Oliver. Don't take it serious, guys. People will come back.
Parody? Parody?
Parody
at all. Makes no sense. You make no sense. This is not a parody. This is real deal stuff. ROH and TNA are nothing. Look, I don't know if you guys know this, but I'm the first ever Ring of Honor champion. I'm a former NWA World Heavyweight Champion and a Ring of Honor champion. They just don't count my record and my reign because, Ring of Honor's racist.
Ring of Honor's racist, okay.
They're racist against positivity. They don't like positive people like myself. They just want to believe in all these
and Chase
bad
Services.
things.
There you go. It happens. I agree, brother. I agree. It happens.
Hey, man, but it was just a typical Fatal 4-Way.
Yeah, I agree.
Pretty much. And then the end was just terrible. WWE, TNA booking.
Not even that. Here's what happened, okay? So
WWE doesn't have terrible booking, Walter. It's always great booking.
Fine. More of TNA booking.
Good.
No. Okay. Here's what happened, okay? So the Fatal 4-Way, and the referee's down, whatever, and Hanson does like this roundhouse kick to Jay Briscoe, and Briscoe does like an inside-out thing, and when he falls, he lands on top of Ciampa for the cover for the 1-2-3. You know what it reminded me of really a lot?
What?
Money in the Bank 2012.
Oh my god!
It was Cena and Show on top of the ladder. And
that
Cena
was so awesome! And John Cena just lifted the Big Show and hit him and then grabbed the briefcase like a champion. Great stuff.
Okay, but Cena was hitting Big Show he was hitting him on top of the ladder, and you can hit him with the briefcase, and he grabbed the briefcase to hit him with it, and then when he hit him, the thing came off the chain, whatever, and snapped off. That's what it kind of reminded me of a little bit. You know what I mean? Like, wait a minute, really?
That must have been an awesome ending for ROH. Probably the best ending ever.
Could be. It could be.
Yeah, right. Probably the worst ending I've ever seen.
So, yeah, after that, Samoa Joe came out.
Yeah,
wait, Samoa Joe's still a thing?
Yep, he is. He's still a
Let me tell you guys something about Samoa Joe. I beat him before. It's true. I really did. One time when Samoa Joe was so currently undefeated, I went to him and I said, I could beat you. And Samoa Joe just looked at me, and then I rolled him up, 1, 2, 3, and I won. But he never counts against his record. He never does. I don't know why I beat him, so whatever. He was so unbeatable, yet I beat him. But yeah, the fact that he's still around is just dumb.
There you go, guys. According to Chase Bolivar, the fact that Samoa Joe is still around is dumb. If people want to call in right now, 718-473-0813, and shoot the shit with myself, knowledge.
I called in once.
And Chase Bolivar. Yes, Chase Bolivar once called in, guys. Did you all know that Chase Bolivar once did a triathlon and won with an upset stomach?
Yes, I did. It was really, really hard, but I did it because I believe you people do shit.
Chase Bolivar once swam from land to Alcatraz and back.
Mm-hmm.
Oh my God.
I beat up 2 great white sharks doing so.
He did. He did. Did you know that Chase Bolivar invented the 900 trick before Tony Hawk?
Yep, I taught Tony Hawk that trick. He was having problems. I said, Tony, all you gotta do is believe. Watch me. And then Tony Hawk was like, whoa, dude, that was really sick. I really should do that. And I said, you should, Tony.
Indeed, he did. Common threads here say Hanson should have came out to that song by the Hanson brothers. You know, the one.
Hanson shouldn't have came out, period. He shouldn't have been in this fucking match.
I don't know who Hanson is.
Okay. Western Flores, right? What the hell is this Moose guy's gimmick? By the way, JBL's voice. It's a flying deer, Michael. It's a flying deer, Michael.
Flying deer.
Killer Demon 669 writes. Also, do you think ROH will go to Spike TV? Personally, I think it's a bad idea.
Spike TV was awesome with WWE. Everything else they suck with.
It's a bad idea if they go there, since we all know how TNA failed on Spike. He wrote fared, but I'm sure he meant failed. He also wrote, do you guys think ROH will regret going to Terminal 5 when there are other locations in NYC that they could possibly hold their events, like the Beacon Theater at MSG, Armory on East 26th Street, etc., which we'll get into in a little bit. We'll answer these questions in a few. But right now, Mr. Chase Bolivar, what are the updates on Bo Dallas himself right now?
Well, let me tell you guys, Bo Dallas is training really hard. You know, he wants to keep coming back, but I tell him, Bo, you got to come back when you're 1,000%. Look, 100% is good, but when you're 1,000%, you're amazing, Bo. I mean, he wasn't the longest-reigning NXT champion for nothing, guys. He deserves to be at the best of his abilities, and this is why we're training him. And at WrestleMania, you will see Bo Dallas return, and Bo Dallas will win the Andre the Giant Memorial Battle Royale, because Bo Dallas is a true giant in professional wrestling. He's a true giant. I'm forgetting my little acronym that I gave to Bo, but he loved it. He fucking loved it. You should love it too.
There you go, guys. We should love it too, or else we are like cavemen eating mud.
He's a global icon and a national treasure. Giant. There we go.
All the ladies, a very important sex symbol for all the ladies out there.
Yes, very beautiful. Fucks all the divas.
Sure, even though he's a married man, but hey, he's, you know. So, Mr. Bolivar, where else can we find you for appearances? Where else will you be appearing at?
Well, sometimes I'll be on Chase's channel, you know, once Bo Dallas comes back. Because right now, Chase, he's not being too negative on the WWE. I mean, he calls the episodes boring and bland, but he likes Roman Reigns, and I like Roman Reigns. He likes Seth Rollins, but I kind of like Seth Rollins. He hates Dolph Ziggler, and I hate Dolph Ziggler. But the only thing I disagree with Chase about is Daniel Bryan. Why is Chase so upset about Daniel Bryan, calling him a farm animal? Daniel Bryan's much more than a farm animal. He's a great man and a great individual. And I think it's dumb that everyone's pissed off that he's in the IC title match at WrestleMania. I think this is a good thing for Daniel Bryan. This is a way for him to up the prestige of the IC title. And when John Cena becomes the hero of America, like I know he will, because John Cena never gives up twice, we're going to have John Cena versus Daniel Bryan, U.S. IC title unification to make the global championship of the world. It's going to be awesome, guys. I can't wait.
Alrighty then. There you go, guys. And again, when it happens, you heard it here first from the one and only Chase Bolivar.
Trust me, I haven't been wrong on any of my predictions. Okay, sometimes my predictions don't go perfectly as planned, but I said Nikki Bella and Brie Bella would have a match at Hell in a Cell inside the Hell in a Cell. Even though the cell didn't lower, they still had a match. They still did. So it did happen.
It did happen, all right. It did happen. And we have another caller here.
Caller.
403. Caller 403. Caller 403. What's your name and where you're from?
Hello?
Yes.
Who's this?
You called in. This is the TEAMHEEL podcast.
I know, it's Andre.
Andre, what's up, man?
I just fucking tuned in. What the fuck is Chase doing?
This is Chase Oliver. Chase is off doing something stupid.
I just tuned in like 40 seconds ago. I'm like, what the fuck is Chase doing?
This is Chase Oliver, a better Chase. The other Chase is off somewhere. I decided to take over. I'm visiting from the weekend of helping Bo Dallas recover. So yeah, I'm recovering.
Bro, you sound like a fucking smurf.
So what up, Andre? How you been, man?
Yeah, not bad. How y'all doing tonight?
Just relaxing here. You know, we had another snowstorm over here on the East Coast. Had a shovel
What the hell's with that, bro? What the hell's with that? And all of the snow's almost all melted here in Canada.
Oh, damn.
Day, we lucky. It feels like it's opposite day. Like it feels like it's opposite day. Like normally when you think of Canada, I think of Canada. You know, around this time of the year, it snows a lot. Am I right? To an extent.
No, it doesn't really snow a lot, but there had been already a lot of snow accumulated by that time, so it's just like the slow melt.
Exactly. And normally around this time of the year over here, it doesn't snow that much. It's, yeah, we get cold because, you know, we're like in the ends of winter. But for some reason, it's just still like, you know, it's crazy. It's crazy. Like the month of February, every week it snowed. Every week. It starts on a Monday. It starts on a Monday. Like every Sunday going into Monday. I'm hoping. All right, I got no school. I have no school. No, I had the late opening. Like today, I'd assumed that hey, we had no school, but it turns out that my chef posted a picture on Instagram with the class. I'm like, what the fuck? Like, there was school apparently today, but I didn't go because, again, I'm not going to risk, you know, busting my ass in this weather.
Oh, you guys are pussies down there when it comes to bad weather. One foot of snow and you guys shut down the city.
Yeah.
2 feet of snow, we go to work.
Bro, canceled.
Whatever that was that you posted the other day, I don't know if it was pizza or lasagna, but
pizza.
Damn, man.
Yeah, that shit was good.
Fresh out of dough. Fresh dough. With the fresh dough.
Fresh dough.
You send my ass some of that shit, man. Priority post, bro.
Oh, God. You're going to get it frozen.
Frozen food.
Well, yeah, whatever. I can thaw that shit, but damn, that looked good, man.
Well, it would help if you don't. It would help if you don't call it shit. You know, it would help if you don't call the food shit. Because you know, think about it. Think about it. You have to eat it, and when you're eating it, you're gonna think, "Hey, you just said the word shit."
This shit is good.
Yeah, this shit is good. Oh, fuck, I'm eating it right now.
What would Gordon Ramsay say to me, huh?
It's raw. It's raw. All of you, come here now. It's
how you doing, Walter?
I'm doing well. Well, the snow is kind of bothering me, but
I can't even hear him.
You gotta speak a little loud, Walter.
I said the snow sucks here. That's about it. You know, shoveling.
Oh, get over it, guys.
Hey, man, I don't like shoveling. Shoveling sucks.
So, Andre, so the word on the street is that you're making the transition to ring announcing.
Yeah, my next ring announcing gig is on the 13th and 14th, and on top of that, I just became a co-booker.
Ooh,
for the company.
Nice.
You should take some of my ideas. Awesome.
So these last 2 days, I've been talking to guys like Al Snow, Davey Richards, and the suntan biker man, Luke Gallows, who will be performing on the 8th of next month on RCW Wrestling, the company I'm working for.
That's what's up, dude.
Nice.
That's what's up. Like, you are making news. That's what's all that matters. Go on, brother. Go on.
So people can expect a one-on-one interview with Doc Gallows on the Andre Corbio YouTube channel, or One Wrestling. I haven't decided where I'll put it up.
Exactly. As long as he can bring you as long as he
shaking, brother.
What happened?
Moving and shaking. Like I just bought two 3-piece suits there this afternoon, so I can look nice and crisp and clean.
Exactly. All you need
nice and professional, bro.
Exactly. All you need the briefcase, a suitcase, you know, a little Bluetooth on the side, little Bluetooth.
Yeah. I can do that. I can do that. It's I can do that. Oh my God, that's like broken glass. That voice. But yeah, I'm living the dream, bro. Things are really shaping up.
Exactly. It's crazy how, you know, you literally came full circle. You know, like, you know what I mean? Which is amazing. It's amazing, dude.
Doesn't matter as long as you're passionate. Things, everybody out there. If you love something, there's nothing that can knock you down. Well, you can get knocked down, but the main thing is you can get back up and be stronger. You know what I mean?
Exactly.
Yep.
So yeah, I went from on the deathbed to loving life. I got cleared by my surgeon to return to my normal job on Monday too. So.
Oh yeah.
That's great.
It's all good.
So
It's
have you
all
been watching?
because you believe.
This weekend.
So.
Fuck off, Chase. I'm just kidding, bro. I'm just kidding. So,
But-
I'm gonna have to watch the show from start to finish. Probably in the morning. I'm getting tired, man.
It's all good, man. We're happy that you called in, dude. You know, we're always happy when you call in. You know what I'm saying?
Yep.
We always appreciate it.
Hey.
You always come and show the love. We appreciate it, dude.
Well, there's only a handful of people that I support, and you guys are on that hand, right?
That's right. Same here with you
Right.
guys. Same here.
Because I don't want to be representing the bad people, and you know, the people that just sit there and read the dirt sheets all day, 4 or 5 times a day. You know what I'm saying? So blah 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 blah. Anyway, whatever. Enough of that. I kid. I can't take Chase's gig from him. So.
Exactly. But
It's not a
Ray
gig.
and
This
I-
is a real person here. Chase is not.
you should have
I
seen
don't
this
get
earlier.
these people.
Andre, you should have seen this earlier. We were imitating Bruce Blitz and Mad Genius.
Oh my
I hate
God.
Bruce Blitz. This guy is terrible at everything.
Yeah, Chase played the
I'd
role.
be careful, bro. I'd be careful.
Chase played the
I'd be
role.
careful.
Chase played the role of Bruce Blitz. I played the role of Mad Genius. Like, well, you know, I thought it was a good match. You know, I wouldn't go.
You know what the thing is, bro? You can't pull off Mad Genius because you got a good haircut.
Well,
You got a good haircut.
Well, you know, I understand that. You know, I call this the poppy. You know, I call it the poppy look. You know, every great chef has a haircut, has a style. You know, Gordon Ramsay had the comb over on top of his head. I don't know, but you kind of get the idea.
Oh my God.
You guys are looking like you had fun tonight.
Yeah, we are,
Yep.
dude. We are. You know what they say? Though,
Yeah,
the
only
night's
reason
still
why I'm
young.
up this late. What was that, bro?
You know what they say? The night's young, bro.
The night's young, still young.
I'm spent. Ray and I shot a real fun show tonight. It'll be up tomorrow, everybody.
We cannot wait for that. We cannot wait.
We talk about the Kimberly situation.
Which we were going to talk to
yeah.
also in a little bit as well. We're going to get into that also in a little bit. It's crazy. It really is, you know, how the whole thing went down. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
It's just, you know.
I don't care. I don't care if they had planned that. Just how brutal he was. That's a fucking woman, dog.
Exactly, yeah. Like, here's the thing about it, you know. I have no problem with intergender matches. I'm fine with that. You know, Lucha Underground does it a lot. You know, a Sexy Star, and yeah, I think, didn't she face Big Rick this past week? She did, right? She faced Big Rick.
Yeah.
I'm all for that.
Hey,
You know,
Big Rick pinned her with class at least. The way that
Exactly.
fucker pinned her makes
my
me want to
God.
just fucking beat the shit out of him.
Exactly.
I hope he
There you
gets
go.
blackballed. I hope
mean,
that fucker gets blackballed.
Again, you know, we don't know. I mean, the way I look at it too, you know, again, I'm all for those kind of matches as long as the guy knows his limits. You know what I mean?
Oh, he
Don't be a
did.
Yeah,
bully.
'cause
Be a a
at the end
star.
of the day, bro, they're dance. Chase, whoa, slow up for a sec, bro. At the end of the day, they're dance partners, and they're supposed to protect each other. That was not protecting her. That was, I don't know if that was making a statement or whatever, but I don't approve.
I mean, if you're gonna hit it with a chair, don't go barbaric. You know, it's not 1995. You know what I mean?
Wow, like, yeah, just I
If
don't
not,
know.
you know what? I would have had no problem if he hit her in the ribs, like Austin did back in like '01 to like Lita with the chair, like hit her on the with the side of the chair. You know what I mean? Like with this side. Let's say this is the chair. I don't know if you're watching on the camera or not, but like on this side, if you mean with the chair, something like that. But don't fucking do that.
You were just drinking a pop or a water or whatever.
You like literally hit her.
Diet
Right in the
Snapple, peach tea.
Snapple, you know that's owned by the KKK, eh, bro?
Oh, I know that.
I
Oh,
support the
God.
KKK, bro.
Oh,
Oh.
I ain't getting this no more then. Oh fuck, I ain't getting this no more then.
Nah, you're still gonna get it.
Early this morning, I was drinking a Fanta.
Fanta, well, orange,
Yeah,
pineapple.
I was paying tribute to Kel Mitchell. You know, who loves orange soda? Well,
Kel loves
get
orange
Fanta.
soda.
it's like who loves Inca Cola? Who loves Inca Cola? Heel Steven loves Inca Cola. Is it true? You fucking damn right I do love Inca Cola. And if you serve me some warm Inca Cola, I'll be really insulted.
So is Inca Cola, question, is Inca Cola the same shit as,
Well, help
what's
you
it
don't
called,
call it
Brio?
shit.
That Italian pop, Brio?
It would help if you don't call it shit, you know? 'Cause I gotta, you know,
Inca Cola's just regular cola.
it's like regular cola, just yellow, pretty much. Just yellow. It's like,
Are these calls toll-free, bro?
that,
Yeah.
they should be. They should be. If anything, you tell you what, you just bring it, just send it your phone bill. We'll cover it. We'll cover
Somebody gets
it.
fucking attacked.
Yeah.
So, it's all, you guys all had a good week?
Yeah, dude. Work,
Yeah.
school, snow. I have a
Work, school,
class
snow.
trip this Tuesday at the Jacob Javits Center, New York. It's a culinary trip. It's at the International Restaurant and Food Service Show in New York. It's like this big expo, whatever. It's like the WrestleCon of
Culinary cooking.
culinary cooking, yeah. Pretty much. A list of who's gonna be there. So they say. It's my first time going. I'm going with the school. So yeah, this week I gotta go get my chef coats dry cleaned. I gotta fix up my hair here a little bit, and I'll be good to go. Pretty much.
Well, that's all good.
What happened?
That's all good. No, that's all good. You get to go on a field trip.
Yeah, we'll go on a field trip with a
School
bunch of people,
field trip.
bunch of classmates. Yeah, we're taking the train to New York.
A train, not even a coach.
Oh, and
bus.
hey, when you guys are done the show, head over to OneWrestling.com because Bill Apter has an exclusive interview with Rey Mysterio. It's the first time he's talked since leaving the company.
Oh, I don't know why Ray left. It makes me upset inside. Ray should have stayed with the WWE. I don't get why he left, man. He made a dumb decision in my book.
Well, to clarify any of the rumors that some people are stating, Ray and WWE parted ways on a positive note. All of the people that are talking about them having a negative parting of ways is total bullshit.
I believe that too. I think, you know, at the end of the day, you know, think about it too. Ray's been there for so long, and you know, Rey Mysterio. When you look at him in his WWE run, you know, he played a big role as well. And as far as, you know, revenue is concerned, think about how many kids who purchased John Cena shirts also purchased Rey Mysterio masks. You know what I mean?
Ray had a great run. Ray had a
Exactly.
great run at the end of the day. So.
Exactly, yeah. Now he's gonna just do him. Lucha Underground, you know, AAA, Indie Circuit. Actually, I think he's supposed to face El Patron. I think for any
Oh yeah.
somewhere.
He's
New
teaming with
York.
the original Sin Cara.
It's not confirmed, but it is the plan, yeah.
That's the plan, exactly. So again,
Yeah.
at the end of the day, you know what? Thank you, Ray. So yeah, that's pretty much
He'll be
that.
in the
You
Hall
know,
of Fame someday.
Yeah, Lucha Underground fans and Triple A fans are going to get to enjoy Ray on his home turf, doing the lucha style that he loves and started from. And
I just hope he doesn't hurt his knee. Let's just hope he doesn't, hurt his knee.
Yeah. This is veteran Ray.
He says he's 100%.
Let's hope so. One thing is saying it.
Well, he did get enough rest, I think. So.
That is true. But again, one thing is like saying, yeah, I'm good to go. I'm gonna kick his ass. I'm gonna go in the fight. I'm gonna take him down. I'm gonna get the clinch. I'm gonna knock this guy out, and then you're the one getting knocked out. You know what I mean?
Exactly.
There is a video that I saw today on YouTube. Right? It's a video that someone sent me. This stare down in MMA. Like before the fight, they do like the weigh in and they do a face off, whatever. This guy had his whole body, face tattooed and shit, right? And they do the face off, and the guy's holding the belt, and he's in this guy's face, like he's about to hit him right there. Just being arrogant and cocky and shit. The day of the fight, the dude gets knocked out in 20 seconds. The guy with the arrogance and all that shit got knocked out in 20 seconds of the first round. And Chase, and now we're joined by Chase Mysterio. We're joined by Chase
Mysterio.
Yeah, he's wearing a Mysterio mask right now.
I don't see it.
You'll see if you're watching the playback.
Oh,
right now.
Yeah, you're a crazy motherfucker, Chase.
You should see when he does Triple H. Holy crap.
Oh, no.
Hey, man, I'll have some of what Chase is on.
Exactly.
Pass the Dutch, bro. Pass the Dutch. Don't be a hog.
I'll pass you my left knee for a new left knee. How about
that? Jeez. I just wanted to call in for a couple minutes, say hi to y'all, and I think I'm going to get my ass to bed.
Oh, really? Okay, then. But before you go, though,
and,
Andre,
I'll watch the Team Heel podcast come tomorrow, probably during breakfast.
Thank you, appreciate it. But before you go, though, dude, do you want to, again, the floor is yours, promote your social media, the Can-Am Wrestling Show, and all that fun stuff. The floor is yours, brother. Take it away.
All right. I'm a knowledgeable, passionate reporter, and I report for each and every one of you at the home of the legendary icon, the one and only Bill After. You can follow it After One Wrestling. Follow One Wrestling on Twitter. Follow myself at Andre_Corbeil. Follow my Can-Am Wrestling Show, compadre, my tag team partner, the one and only Big Ray at Big Ray Show. You can tune in for NXT reviews at You Got the Show, and the new WWE correspondent, Billy Ray Valentine at Billy Ray Hustle. And you can visit us all at www.onewrestling.com. And hey, you can all visit my new YouTube channel that only has 250 subscribers. Yeah, so head over there and support someone that's a knowledgeable, passionate wrestling reporter and ain't gonna let you down. Thanks a lot. That's all I have to say, man.
Tune in tomorrow for the next episode, the new episode of the Can-Am Wrestling Show with Andre Corbeil, Big Ray, I believe Bill Schuyler, right?
You betcha. There's a back in the day segment too. I'm not sure what segment it is, but as always, we'll see you down the road.
Down the road. All right, Andre, take care. Good night, brother.
Peace, guys. Take it easy and stay warm, eh?
Yeah,
we will. We'll see you down the road, Andre. Man. Take care, brother.
Peace.
Booyaka.
Peace.
Booyaka.
Booyaka.
We are joined here by Chase Mysterio. How are you, Mr. Mysterio, Chase?
Good. I'm going to get paid all this money by stealing the money from the indies. Most of it's going to go to get a new left knee. Other than that, everything's good.
How is Dominic, by the way?
Dominic, good. He played football. He like a star linebacker or something. I don't know.
Yeah,
I mostly go to the game. I mostly go to the games to get drunk. But other than that, he's good.
Okay. So, what are your plans now for AAA, Mr. Chase Mysterio, or Lucha Underground?
Win the titles, make money, do what I normally do, sell a bunch of masks.
And fuck bitches.
Exactly. My wife Angie, just fuck her when I'm bored.
Pretty much.
With the mask on. With the mask
on. You gotta never reveal your identity. So.
Never.
You know, it's true that they say that it's true that you were the voiceover of young Ricochet from Mucha Lucha back in the day in that cartoon show.
No, that was all a lie. You know, I hate that show. It misrepresented what the mask and wrestling means to me, what luchadora means to me. So I didn't really like that show.
Did you say Luchadora?
Luchadora. I know. I'm sorry. My accent can kind of get in the way, but it's luchadora, man.
The many faces of Chase Oliver. Man. The many faces of Chase Oliver. You gotta love it. You just gotta love it. You just gotta love it. He can do Triple H. He can do Bo Dallas or Chase Bolivar. Now Chase Mysterio. I love it. I love it, Michael. I love it.
I didn't like facing JBL. JBL would always hit me too hard, and I'll just be like, JBL, stop. And then he'll be all like, hey, 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 take the shot, Ray. Hey, hey.
Take the shot.
Yeah, JBL's a dick.
Really mean, didn't like him.
But this way, though, at least you can say that you were the guy that ended his career.
Yeah, kind of. I mean, I ended it, and then he came back anyways.
As a commentator, though, not as a wrestler.
He's still back. He's still there. Yeah. I'm not there.
That is true. That is absolutely true in the long run, though. You know?
Yeah.
But Eddie, we're gonna move on here with this humble little podcast. This past week, there's been this huge debacle regarding one Bill DeMott. Yeah, it should not be fun to be Bill DeMott right now. I'll tell you that much.
He was a mean man. You know, like, he would always beat me up. He would always call me little Mexican boy. I remember my first day in WCW. I walked into the room, and he's like, hey, you lost, little boy. You lost. And I looked at him, and I said, you a meanie. And then he didn't understand what I meant. But he a meanie man. He ain't no real human being. He a pussy. I hate Bill DeMott.
You gotta look. But yeah, so there's been this huge debacle with him. Apparently, a lot of former NXT talents are speaking up against Bill DeMott regarding his abuse as a head trainer at NXT, using homophobic slurs to certain wrestlers, you know, and all of that. You know, you kind of get the idea.
He called me a Mexican jumping bean.
There you go. He called him Chase Mysterio a Mexican jumping bean. I can imagine when he called Sin Cara. Oh my god.
Oh no.
The next Mexican jumping bean.
Oh damn.
What about Kalisto? That's.
I don't know this Kalisto. He a wannabe. He was cool. Like, he tried to talk to me, and then I was like, "Hey, loser, stop talking to me. I don't want to talk to you."
God, this is funny. This is hilarious. But yeah, so there's been this huge situation now, and a lot of wrestlers are speaking up against Bill DeMott. Chris Jericho himself actually posted a tweet defending Bill DeMott, and it was so crazy that Jericho had to delete this tweet. And again, you know,
backfired.
Yeah. Even EC3 spoke against Bill DeMott. As you all know, EC3 at one time was a part of WWE NXT back when NXT, you know, was a reality show.
That was the dumbest thing. They asked me to be a coach, and I was like, I'd rather do nothing. I'd rather be losing to Ezekiel Jackson than be a coach for NXT.
That's what you call domination. But the point is, though, yeah, so a lot of people are speaking, and it got people wondering, you know, what is going to happen now with Bill DeMott. You know, and honestly, my point is this, you know, at the end of the day, whether he did it or not, and all this, we'll never know because we're not there.
Yeah, there's some evidence.
They won't fire him, man. He too close. Like, you know, he grabs Hunter's dick, and he, like, pulls on it a bunch of times. They won't fire him. He does nothing else but just yell at people. You know, there's other trainers there that don't yell at people. They need that one trainer that yells at people, because that gets people's minds. So, yeah, they won't fire him. It don't matter.
There you go. But again, guys, what are your thoughts on this whole Bill DeMott situation? Do you feel that they will fire him? Do you don't feel they'll fire him? If you want to call in, the number's on the screen, 718-473-0813. It's completely toll-free. We had guys like Muhammad call in. We had Weston call in. Even our good old friend, the Impact Wrestling reporter for OneWrestling.com, Andre Corbeil, call in.
By the way, guys, I am not going to TNA. Don't start these rumors. I don't want to win no X Division title. I'm not interested in the TNA World title. You know, my homie MVP's there, but that's good. But, you know, at the end of the day, I just want to steal money from these independents. $20,000 a night to book me. I'll wrestle all these wrestlers. Alberto Patron and Mystiz, and that's it. If you don't give me those luchadors for me to sell to, I ain't gonna wrestle them. Maybe AJ Styles, but if AJ Styles begs to me, then yeah, I'll do it.
What about what's his name? Okada.
And I don't think he can sell my moves, and also I have no interest wrestling him. I mean, unless he wants to put me over, I don't care.
You're supposed to put the young talent over.
What about the Young Bucks?
Yeah, they're interesting. They do cool moves. But, like, honestly, that's like wrestling Adrian Neville. Be a waste of my time. I mean, wrestling, like, what? Who am I going to find a tag team partner? No offense to Mystiz. Yeah, for all you idiots who don't know who Mystiz is, that's Mystico, a.k.a. Sin Cara, a.k.a. now Mystiz. You know, if I team with Mystiz to face the Young Bucks, yeah, it'd be a cool match. But I'm going to lose, and I want to win.
Of course you want to.
Oh, maybe. Yeah, you're not in the WWE no more. It doesn't matter.
Indeed. You just gotta love Chase Mysterio. Just gotta love it, guys.
Yeah. I remember that time where Rey Mysterio.
Can I make a request? Can you do the intro from like 02? Can you just come through the middle of the stage?
Oh yeah, dude. Now, you make it doing the entrance, but it don't matter. I do it, man. I do it for you. I do it for the people. By the way, you guys watching this, make sure that you put in $10 because this costs a lot of money for me to do, and I might break my knee. So make sure you guys pay the money.
Oh shit! Jump in the sky.
Yeah,
the top, no. Oh shit!
Ah, my left knee. Left knee.
Damn, man. That's how old Ray is.
Oh god.
I hope you guys put in your $10, man. That really hurt my knee.
We are. So now, regarding this Rey Mysterio thing, though, regarding Rey Mysterio, it's funny because Chase Oliver actually want to talk about this as well. I find it kind of crazy now. That, you know, but it is what it is.
He left.
Yeah. We're here with Chase Mysterio.
And the exclusive interview.
We'll get next.
My knee hurts, guys. But anyways, I'm going to make so much money. It's going to be ridiculous. You know, I'll be in WWE Hall of Fame. Maybe I wrestle one more match. But it has to be against someone I want to wrestle. So, like, the only dude I want to wrestle is really, like, Triple H. Because he makes money. Because I wrestled John Cena, and he can't take my Hurricanrana. But I know Triple H will do it for me. So probably just Triple H.
What about Rusev Machka?
Oh my god, no.
Yeah, he kind of fat and sweaty. I'm done with those guys. You know? I always have to wrestle the big guys. Vince goes and says, haha, Ray, isn't it funny? You so small, they so big, they beat you up. It's funny, right? I don't find it funny. They smell, they're ugly, they're disgusting, they have bad breath, especially Kane. Oh shit. Kane never brushed his teeth. Ever?
I thought that was Snitsky.
Yes. Man, I don't remember Snitsky. What did he do?
I forgot.
Me too. Oh yeah, him. Not my fault, dude. Whatever. Yeah, him. I don't know, but yeah, I want to wrestle Rusev. He's smelly. He big. I'm tired of these matches. I just want matches where I can like have fun again.
This is funny. This is hilarious, guys.
I think Ray should fight Kalisto.
Yeah, he ain't worth my time. I mean, fighting Kalisto is like fighting Mystique. Like, no one wants to see that shit.
We're supposed to see at WrestleMania, you know.
Yeah, well,
Rey Mysterio versus Cara.
Yeah.
Yeah, and the only reason why I was going to take that match because Vince showed me the money, and it was really good. Like, you wouldn't turn down the contract.
Oh, yeah.
If Cara got hurt.
Here's the start. Here's the start, guy. I'll put some money. You want some money? I got you, man. I got you.
Ooh, money.
How far would $1 get me?
Nothing, man. Nothing, dude. I shit out $1, man. I get in my money tub, and then I freaking sit there, and I say, I could use this money to, you know, like repair my knee, or just lay in it and realize that I'm rich.
Walter, how much you got, Walter? How much you got?
I'm kind of broke right now. I got no money. You know? Empty pockets. I'm too lazy to find my wallet. If you do direct deposit, I'll give you some money, but...
Cash only, homie.
Oh, well, that's unfortunate.
Okay, how far would a debit card get me?
He said cash only.
What?
How much would a debit card get me?
You'll get a pair of scissors so I can chop it up.
He doesn't take cards.
Do you take coupon? Do you take
Yeah. What kind of freaking shit do you think I am? Food stamps or coupons? I only take straight cash, homie.
You take welfare
straight
cards?
cash.
Welfare cards.
Now, if it's a health card that can get me a free knee surgery, then I'll
Oh my god.
Oh, in that case, I got. How about this right here? Health insurance card.
Does it give me free knee surgery?
Probably not.
Then I don't want it.
Medical. It's for a medical plan.
You think with all the knee surgeries I've had, you know, doctors would just be like, okay, Ray, go have a free one. No, they still want me to pay. Makes no sense to me.
Oh, what a shame. What a shame, Ray. Don't worry, Ray. You'll be alright.
I know, because I'm going to rob all the indies of all their money.
Oh, yeah. Yes.
Wrestling the same two guys. No one else. Just the same two guys and a bunch of little meanies. All these little meanies that think they can win.
Exactly. Exactly. Well then, let's move on here, guys. Shane, I figured Chase would want to talk about this Rey Mysterio debacle, but hey, we're here with Chase Mysterio.
And he's just enjoying the show, I guess. But
Enjoying the show, yeah.
Answering all questions. You know, if you guys have questions, I guess you can send them, but I'll answer them to the best of my abilities. Make sure you guys put in your $10. You know, GoFundMe/Rey Mysterio knee surgery, so I don't have to use my own money. Because using my own money, you know, my money is for like my wife, my kids, my daughter.
Hold up.
You know,
Is
like.
that a tie behind you, Chase Mysterio?
Yeah, man, I gotta dress up and everything, man. You know, they told me, hey, you have to go dress up for these AAA press conference. And I'm like, can I just wear a mask? And they're like, no, you gotta go dress up. And I was like, okay.
Where's my mask? Oh, I don't have my mask on me right now.
oh, not that mask. Oh yeah, he doesn't even wear that anymore.
No, he doesn't wear that anymore. It would have been cool to see a Rey Mysterio Sami Zayn match, though. That would have been cool to see.
And, you know, he cool and all, like, he a good worker, but that'd be a waste of my time. You know, money facing Sami Zayn. Like, that'd just be like me facing, like, Edge on SmackDown back in 2002.
Oh my god. You guys were tag team partners.
Yeah, Edge is a cool guy. Too bad he broke his neck.
Oh.
That is true. That's true. That's true. That is true.
No, Ray winning the title again was awesome. On Raw, I think he beat The Miz. Then he lost to the same
I
night.
like to forget that now. It was like, it was one of the worst bookings that I ever witnessed. So they told me, Ray, you win title, you go main event SummerSlam. I was like, great money. And then all of a sudden, CM Punk, my homie, you know, I love you, Punk. Wish you best of luck in MMA. You know, maybe you can help me get into UFC too, so I can make some of that UFC money. But anyways, you know, like Cena was all like, hey, Ray, I kind of want the belt back. And I said, no, I want the title. Why can't you and I main event at SummerSlam? And then John Cena just kind of laughed at that, and then he walked away.
It happens. It happens.
Yeah. And then I had to open the show with stupid John Morrison and Kofi Kingston and R-Truth and Miz and my homie Alberto.
Don't forget Alex Riley.
And I don't know that dude.
Alex Riley.
I don't know that guy either. You were saying names I don't remember.
I'd say no.
I don't know that jobber.
You know that jobber.
I don't know who these guys are. I only know people who are former champions or done something or are homies with me that like to rap. By the way, R-Truth's new CD's coming out soon. I think I did a song with him. So you can check it out. Because I get some of the revenue for that. So, yeah, money.
Right. Always wants money.
$1. $1.
He didn't do the rap song for fun. He did it for the money.
For the money?
Hey, man, this place is a business. If you're not in it for the money, then I don't know what you're in it for.
That's right. That's right. See the comments here.
Oh, yeah, by the way, guys, don't forget to check out Wale Mania. It's before WrestleMania. I'll be doing a live Q&A like I'm doing right now. And it's going to be with my boy Conan and the other people from MLW. It should be fun. And not only that, you know, Wale is going to perform some songs. We can have some cocktails. Tickets are $75 for VIP and $25 for regular entry. But I suggest you get the VIP because that's more money, and which means more money means more money for me.
Oh, God. You gotta do this.
What about WrestleMania 22?
Yeah, that was a great moment. You know, I won the title, you know, beat Randy. And then afterwards, I said, what's next? And they said, you're feuding with JBL. And I said, no, seriously, what's next? And they said, you're feuding with JBL. And I said, I can't get Lashley. I can't get Kurt. Why do I have to be with JBL? They're like, because we think it's funny, Ray. You're small, he big.
It didn't work out, though.
Didn't work out. You lost the title to King Booker, man.
Yeah, Booker deserved it, though. And they also promised me a big money feud with Chavo, so I took it.
Chavo.
We made money, man. That's all that matters. And then I got to take a break. I went to Cancun, and I had a good time. Then I came back as the Silver Surfer. It was so much fun.
The Silver Surfer. The Silver Surfer.
Yeah, I made money. That's all that matters.
He made money.
Nah.
He made money.
I remember Ray was like, remember he wrestled when he was 14 years old?
Yeah, that sucked. I only got like $5 for showing. It was terrible. It was not fun at all. I said, why am I doing this? And then one day, one dude handed me a 20. And then I said, let's see how much more I can make. And then I made a 25. Then I made 30. Then I made 40. And then one day, I got $200. And then I said, money. This is why I'm here. Money. And then WCW called. And then I was like, okay, time to go where the money is.
And look where he's at now.
Yeah.
Back up.
$20,000 a showing, guys. Don't forget Wale Mania. $75 for the VIP cocktail and Q&A and all that other stuff. It's going to be fun.
Indeed.
I'm also going to be selling my masks there. Each mask will be worth $75 plus tax because let's face it, world, there's tax in this world, and I gotta pay my own taxes. So if you have to pay taxes, then I have to pay taxes. And then also, it's also $100 for replica pants. And if you want an arm sleeve, that's $20. So I suggest you buy a VIP ticket and all my Rey Mysterio gear.
Oh my god.
That's right, guys.
8x10s are $25. No questions asked, because I autographed them right in front of your face.
And there you go.
That's fair.
I'd agree. That is fair. Well then, now what do we do? Now what do we do?
I don't know. What's there to talk about?
Well, will Brock Lesnar be at WrestleMania?
Yeah, Brock will show up, man. Whenever he smells money, he's there. Trust me, I faced him so many times. You know, like, Brock's like, why do I have to face Ray? He's so small. And I said, I don't know why either. Then Vince gave us paychecks, and then we said, okay.
That is true. That is
Sounds
true.
believable.
Sounds convincing.
Yeah. Ray always had to fight big guys during his whole tenure in WWE, and you know, he was David versus Goliath, so.
Yeah, that storyline got old after, like, the 50th time I had to do it. No fun.
Ray versus Big Show. Classic matches.
Yeah, no, Big Show sucks, dude. He's so slow. He just, like, hits hard. I don't like
connect to your
Sorry.
What the hell was that?
I don't know.
Anywho, guys, if you want to call in right now. 718-473-0813.
Remember, $10 per call. You know, go to GoFundMe.com/Rey Mysterio Knee Surgery. Very useful GoFundMe account. Definitely do it.
Now, Mr. Do you have more masks? That's your only mask that you're wearing right now.
Yeah, that's the only mask I have. I wear the black mask because it makes me, at night, because it makes me feel like I'm Batman, which I am. So that's why I wear the black mask.
Nice.
Whatever happened to your Daredevil gear from WrestleMania 19?
I don't know. Some idiot seamstress made it. She said, hey, wear this for WrestleMania. And I said, that looks stupid. And they said, wear it. And I said, no. And then all of a sudden a paycheck came my way, and then I wore it.
What about the botched Mania 26 entrance?
What are you talking about? There was no botch there.
Well, it took forever to come out.
Yeah, I was building suspense, man. I was Captain freaking America. Duh.
Well, that was 27. I'm talking about 26.
Well, it's 26. I can't remember
That
these
was
manias.
against,
Your Avatar.
yeah, there we go.
Oh, against Punk? Yeah, man. I don't know what happened there. I think my hair got stuck or something. So I was like, I don't care.
You're supposed to do that entrance that you just did a while ago, I think.
Yeah, I told them I'm not going to do it. No paycheck can make me jump in the air again like that.
You should have put Punk over. Wait, did Punk win? No, he didn't. I think you should have put Punk over.
Yeah, I should have, but then at the same time, that means I would have to join the society, and I don't want to turn heel. There's no money if you're a heel. Why would I want to turn heel?
I mean, you work with Cena in the Nexus.
Let's be real here. John didn't want to do that storyline, you know, so he only did it because there was money involved.
At least he put Cody Rhodes over.
Yeah, Cody deserved it. You know, he was a hard-working guy, and also he always cried in the locker room, so I feel bad. So I told Vince, I was like, Vince, I want to put Cody over. Vince laughed at me and said, why do you want to put him over? And I said, he keeps crying. Let's make him happy. And then later on, we had a match, and then I said, okay, Vince, what's my paycheck? And then Vince showed me the paycheck. Biggest regret of my life. Biggest regret ever. Putting over that kid did not help my career.
Okay.
It didn't, right? What's he doing now?
Yeah, now he all wearing paint like a weirdo. It's pretty funny.
What about Was Ray at Mania 28? No, right?
I don't think he was at 28, 29, or 30.
I was at 30. I was in the Andre the Giant Battle Royale.
You were? Oh, wow.
Yeah, I just stood in the corner the whole time, and then, like, freaking Ryback's like, hey, Ray, work the match. And I said, shut the fuck up, Ryback. Let me do my thing. Let me just sit here and relax.
Okay, what about Royal Rumble 2014 when you entered at number 30? What happened there?
Oh, my God.
What are you talking about? I never did that.
Yeah, man.
No.
People were
I
just
never did
doing-
that. I remember Daniel Bryan come out, and the fans go, yes, yes. And then Dave got the biggest heel heat of his life when he eliminated Bryan. That's what I remember.
Comment here. So is Chase like the Damien Sandow of the panel, or he just going to do different gimmicks for now?
I don't know who these Chase is, different gimmicks, but whatever. It makes the guy money.
So funny. I mean, I think it would have been awesome because me and Steven were there at May 29. Rey Mysterio and Sin Cara should have fought there at least.
Yeah, but didn't show me the paycheck. Didn't look good, and so I took a extended break.
Sin Cara was at Access too, and I was
He
like,
botched his signature, did he?
almost did.
Yeah, sounds like Misty's to do something dumb like that.
Almost signed into the Alex Riley section.
Who?
I love this. I feel like we've been on for like 4 hours now. That's what I feel like.
Hey man, you're getting a special interview with me. Normally I do this for some money, but I decided to come in. Just come in and say hi. But I'm really serious about that $10, guys. Like, you guys don't understand. My knee was hurting really bad.
Oh shit. Oh god. Oh, yo, I can't. Fuck this.
He turned up his webcam. What was I gonna say? Yeah, that was the final moments of Ray that I remember was in that Royal Rumble.
I didn't wrestle at the Royal Rumble. I don't know what you're talking about. The last match I had was against Bad News Barrett. The fans booed him when he beat me, and it was the last match I had.
Oh, right, you're right. I see, that's how memorable that was. I totally forgot you fought Bad News Barrett.
Wow. Oh gosh. This is crazy. Well then, I think it's best, if we just wrap it up right here.
I thought we were going to talk about, I already forgot. What happened today? Nothing happened today in the wrestling world?
Let's see here.
You can follow me on Twitter at MR619er. You can follow me on Instagram, MR619er. You can also go to my GoFundMe page, GoFundMe.com/Rey Mysterio's knee surgery. If you want to see me at WrestleMania, I'll be at Wale Mania, $75 for VIP tickets. So enjoy that. While you're also at it, make sure you guys buy the rest of my merchandise on WWE.com, because I still give money for that. And if you independents want to book me, just call me, and then remember, it's $20,000.
Oh my God.
I'll see y'all later. Thanks for having me on the TEAMHEEL podcast. I'll come back soon. I don't know how soon, but maybe one day I'll come back. Depends. Maybe you guys give me some money next time.
Oh my God.
Later, guys. And remember, booyaka, booyaka.
There you go, guy. That was Chase Mysterio.
We see Rey Mysterio still, kind of, with Chase.
Does he, right? He does, doesn't he?
No, like, they're in the picture together, look.
I know him. Booyaka, booyaka, 619.
But yeah, TNA signs a new deal with Brazilian TV carrier.
That's cool.
That's cool. WWE reveals the official buy rate for Royal Rumble.
Oh yeah, so the word is out now that SummerSlam is going to be at the Barclays Center.
Oh yeah. I mean, that's probably the second best choice they could have made.
I was hoping the Garden.
Yeah, that's why I said. That's why I said the second best choice. I like Barclays the second because it's the newest one out of all those.
Oh, all right, guys. I'm back from
God.
professional wrestling training. I'm ready to go win the ROH World Title. If Hanson can be in the ROH main event, and so can I. So let's get started.
Dude, you missed a lot.
Really?
Yeah,
I did? Damn, dude. What I missed?
We had Chase Bolivar making the appearance. So we had.
Oh yeah, I forgot to tell you guys he was in town. You know, I didn't want him to be in town, but yeah, he was in town. That asshole, he caused some damage, dude. He deleted my fucking file on Pokemon Alpha Sapphire, so now I have to restart that shit from the beginning. What an asshole that Chase Bolivar is. Hope he didn't spew any bullshit.
We had Rey Mysterio here asking
really?
$10 for knee surgery. GoFundMe.com.
You have to GoFundMe now? Rey Mysterio? Shit. Yeah. I gotta GoFund that shit. Yeah, Rey Mysterio, you know how he is. Sometimes it's all about the money, sometimes it isn't. But yeah, he's one of the best performers ever. Always liked Rey Mysterio, so he's a good guy.
Yeah, he is. He's a good boy. He's a good boy.
So what did he do? Did he do anything interesting? No?
Not really.
Not really?
Entrance.
Oh, he did an entrance? Yeah, dude.
Yeah, he fucked up his knee again, but...
Oh, fuck, really? On the entrance?
Yeah.
Oh, good luck for anyone paying him $20,000 a show.
Indeed.
But you can pay me. You can go book me at Chase Oliver at bookme.com or whatever the fuck the other wrestlers use. Because I am now going to become the next ROH champion since I've heard Hanson was in the main event of a ROH pay-per-view.
Yeah, it's pretty sad.
Indeed. Hanson.
Yep, I just walked down the street. I went to the jiu-jitsu place, and I said, hey, you fuckers are training me right now to be a wrestler. Again, because I used to train in professional wrestling. Took my bumps, felt good. Now I'm going back into the scene of professional wrestling. I'll be back, guys. Trust me, I'm back.
He back. He back.
I'm back.
Yeah, I wish WWE would, I know they can't afford the Garden, but that would have been awesome. So I'm saying with the Garden. I guess we deal with the second-rate Barclays Center, but I'm not going to be that mean because it's the newest one, but it's in Brooklyn. I haven't been in Brooklyn in quite a while now, so.
And at least Barclays Center crowds, from what I've noticed, they're at least lively. They're not like boring crowds. They don't sit with they just get amped up, so it's going to be fun.
Oh, yeah.
Like they're like the first crowd since The Rock returned, where The Rock doesn't have to repeat a catchphrase. Because like remember when The Rock would like come back and you'd be like, know your role and shut your mouth, and then you would have to say know your role again until fans got louder, and then The Rock would be like, and the millions. No, I said The Rock's millions and millions. Like, and then the fans went to scream louder. Like The Rock didn't have to repeat his catchphrase with Barclays, so that's why I like Barclays Center. It was like that crowd was amped. Like on a terrible Raw, that crowd was amped throughout the whole episode. I loved it.
Yeah, they're definitely going to be a live crowd. I mean, their first option was the Izod Center. I'm so glad that's gone. I'm sorry. Izod Center, I got nothing against it, but I'd rather have the Barclays Center. It's the newest one. It's in New York. I mean, there's nothing wrong with New Jersey, but, New York. New Jersey, New York, New Jersey. Well, Prudential Center is not that bad either, but I don't know.
Yes, but I mean, at the end of the day, will we attend? I mean, never say never.
I would say attend. SummerSlams were normally like fun shows to go to. From my past experiences going to SummerSlams, but then again, I had like the last 5 SummerSlams come to LA.
Oh my God, yeah, no more LA.
Yeah.
I'm going to Hell in a Cell because that's coming to LA, so I'll go to that.
That's what's up. I'm looking forward more to that than Ring of Honor coming back in June. I'll tell you that
Oh
much.
God, Ring of Honor.
Yeah, I saw your Facebook posts. I couldn't believe that they're going back to that. Like, you would think like you would listen to your fans that are saying like, "Oh, that arena was terrible."
It was, yeah. And to my understanding, if they're gonna go back over there, they're gonna put more seats, which I really don't believe. And the price itself really just skyrocket. Like, holy
they're gonna increase the prices if they do that shit, and there's probably still
if I do go.
Do you think they would be able to afford Rey Mysterio since they're increasing the prices?
I mean, they got Del Rio. I mean, anything's possible, right?
Yeah, that's their big finish.
My take is this, all right. My take is this with Ring of Honor right now. I have no problem attending the show now. Like, the only positive to this is like it's easy to walk now. Walter, if you get what I mean, it's going to be in June, summertime.
Oh yeah, not the cold.
Not the cold they had to go through in December or January for TNA. I guess that's the plus, if anything. Am I looking forward to the show? I guess if I'm really thinking about going, I don't know really. I really don't know.
I honestly,
to my understanding, they're doing two shows. They're doing one for the pay-per-view, Best in the World on a Friday, and the next day on a Saturday will be a national TV taping. You know?
Yeah, it's kind of weird. They're doing pay-per-view on a Friday and the TV tapings the next day. Kind of like how they did it in when they came to New York for WrestleMania. They did the Supercard of Honor, and then they did the TV tapings the next day.
Exactly.
And it was Friday and Saturday. They basically ripped that shit off.
Exactly.
Who the fuck's gonna watch a pay-per-view on a Friday?
I mean, hey, to their credit though, it's different though. It's different to the extent. If you think about it, most pay-per-views are on fucking Sunday, right?
Yeah.
That's what I like about Ring of Honor. They do their show on a Saturday night or on a Friday night.
Yeah,
It makes it different. It makes it unique to an extent. But we'll see. Apparently, yeah, like you were saying.
Friday's not a bad night either. It's not that bad.
So yeah, so Samoa Joe maybe turned to Ring of Honor. The crowd was chanting, you know, "Fuck TNA," obviously. Which again, you know, like we were saying earlier, you know, there's always been that beef, I guess, with Ring of Honor fans and TNA fans. You know what I mean? There's always been that beef. You know what I mean? And at the end of the day, it is what it is. You know, I enjoy both products. You know, the way I look at it too right now, you know, there's things that Ring of Honor does very well that TNA can lack in, and there's things that TNA does very well that Ring of Honor lacks in.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You know? But at the end, there's always going to be that, you know. But word is going out that Samoa Joe could quite possibly be WWE bound.
Yeah, I think he's just kind of doing this ROH tour just because, like, right now it's a good, like, oh, let me just get back into shape. Let me do some work so I'm not just sitting here waiting for, you know, the call. You know, he's just actually going to go out there and show that he's, like, going to be active. And then, like, eventually, I wouldn't be surprised by, like, maybe May he goes to WWE. That's the latest. That's the latest I would say.
To my understanding, he told bookers that he's not taking bookings after April 23rd, I believe.
So yeah, May
something.
I said May.
And apparently, the date that he is no longer taking bookings is the date of the next NXT takeover. Apparently.
I said May. I would talk about to say I said May.
It could be. Now, again, there's been speculations now. Apparently, Triple H follows Joe on Twitter. He followed him and then he DM'd him, whatever. Triple H is a big fan of Samoa Joe's work. So is Mick Foley. So is William Regal. So is you kind of get the idea, right?
Yeah.
So. Yeah, I mean, Triple H just wanted to sign this guy. If it happens, great. I'll be real. I feel this should have happened back in 08. But it goes back to what I'm saying. Now, I know a lot of fans are going to be like, oh, Joe, please don't go. at Samoa Joe, they're gonna fuck you over.
Well,
You kinda
don't
get the idea,
wear.
right?
What the fuck? This is his biggest chance to be
Exactly. If
showcased.
this is his final opportunity, then so be it. Let him go.
Yeah, and also I especially think like Joe will understand that like he's made enough money to where he can be comfortable for his life. Like it's not going to be like he'll have to retire. Like he's made enough money to the point where he can do whatever the fuck he wants. That's what I'm trying to say here. He's not John Cena rich. He's not like that. But he's been smart. He's like
AJ Styles. He's AJ Styles
yeah.
rich.
So for someone who's talked to Samoa Joe before and had a close bond with him, because he was one of my trainers when I did professional wrestle, you could just tell this guy's very articulate. This dude knows what the fuck he's doing. This guy knows what's good business and bad business, and he knows like him going to WWE, it's the best business for him. It gets his name more out there. It enables him to maybe one day be on the main roster, which I highly doubt. But if he stays on NXT, I have no problem with that. Whatever he does to make him happy, he can do whatever the fuck he wants.
Again, like we were saying earlier as well, people don't want to. I think a lot of fans don't understand that pro wrestling is a business,
mm-hmm.
and in business about making money.
If he has to put people over,
again, we don't know. We don't know. We don't know what they're gonna do with him. And it's funny because at the end of the day, you think about it too. A couple months ago, when Kevin Steen signed the WWE from Ring of Honor, now known as Kevin Owens, people thought, oh, they're gonna crap on Kevin Steen. They're gonna shit on him. They're gonna,
right.
Look at him now. He is Kevin Owens. He's the NXT champion. He is literally one of the hottest heels in that company right now, or that developmental territory right now, if you will. So
he's gonna face Finn Balor, right? The NXT before Mania.
I think that WrestleMania week is crazy. You think about it too. The NXT special coming up in March is literally WrestleMania weekend. They're gonna have it on Access. So literally, put it this way, right? Put it this way. Was it? I think this guy wrote on the comments here. Draven G wrote, I can't really say that I'm all that hyped for Mania, but it's interesting that they are having Balor versus Owens 4 days before Reigns versus Lesnar. Very interesting.
Well, when's it? March 25th.
WrestleMania is actually...
No, I'm talking about that match. That match is going to be on March 25th.
Yeah, it's part of the WrestleMania weekend.
So what? I thought it was taped already.
No, dude. They're doing it's supposed to be a takeover show.
No, it's already taped.
Oh yeah, that match is taped.
Yeah, they're already in April for the take. What are you talking about? Like that match taped.
Right,
that's supposed to be for the NXT episode.
Yeah, it's NXT. It's just a regular episode. It's not a takeover at all.
Oh, then fuck it. Then I'm wrong. Then I apologize.
Yeah, they're not doing that special.
But if they were, though, can you imagine?
Nah, that would have shitted on Mania 31. They wouldn't be that dumb. So, and they know Mania 31 isn't going to be anything special. Well, it doesn't look like anything special right now. So.
Yeah, Mania 31's kind of like hit or miss. Like, there's some stuff to kind of be excited for, and I say kind of. I'm not saying be excited for. Like, of course, all of us here cockfisting. We're gonna be cockfisting at the end of the night. Doesn't matter, cockfist. But our cockfist is like a ladder match that means absolutely nothing. That people are like this is worse than a Money in the Bank. This is like a underachieving Money in the Bank ladder match. I mean, it's like everyone's like, this brings the IC title prestige. No, it doesn't, idiots. It makes the IC title look like really, really bad because no one cares about it because they're just gonna pass it around like it's a hardcore championship. And, I mean, I'm sorry, it's just sad because IC title is my favorite belt of all time. It's sad that it's been so devalued to the point where it's just like we have to put it in a stupid ladder match for people to care about it. That's when it's bad, when people are like they're being tricked. The WWE's tricking you fools. That's what they're doing. They're tricking you into believing this is going to be awesome, but it isn't. It's a shame that the farm animal just can't put over Sheamus in a clean match. He has to go duck Sheamus and go wrestle for that little belt. I mean, Cena and Rusev, it's pathetic. It's Triple H and Sting. That's going to be hilarious just because it's Triple H. Undertaker and the Hobo. I mean, seriously, that's going to be that match. Right, I'm being dead honest here, Steven. When we do our WrestleMania review, I'm not going to talk about it because I'm going to be in the shitter taking a poop during that match. I'm going to take the nicest poop of my life because I don't care. I don't care about Undertaker taking on Bray Wyatt. The match, Bray Wyatt's green as hell. We've all said it. Undertaker is too frail. It's like it's not a good combination. It's not epic either. Sting and Undertaker's epic. Bray Wyatt and Moron Undertaker. That's not epic at all. Like I'm sorry, man. I don't care. And then what else is on this Mania card? Oh yeah, Divas tag match possibility. Who cares? Honor the Giant Battle Royal. Axel Mania does not win it, then I'm going to be pissed off. That dude's the most entertaining dude on the company right now. Him and Damian Miz. And that's sad. It's like two lower card guys are the most entertaining dudes. It's one dude doing a parody of Hulk Hogan and saying that he never lost in the Royal Rumble, and a guy pretending to be The Miz are the best characters in wrestling for WWE right now. That's sad. That is so sad. I love both of those guys. They're trying their hardest. I love it. But that's sad. You know, the Usos and the Masters and the Wet Dream, they're going to have a match probably. And then the Ascension are jobbers now. Great. That's awesome. Way to build up that tag team. I mean, it's a mess. Like, this Mania 31, it's like literally, it's a mess, you know. It's like, like, I don't know why it's a mess. Like, you would think that they would want to try to give the best show possible entering a new market like San Jose and a Levi Stadium, and, you know, they've been so supportive of them. And it's like, you're going to give them this? Like, this is what you're going to give them? You know, just like a, like, let's be honest here. Like, if I'm looking at this WrestleMania, the only thing I'm going to really remember from this Mania is maybe the ladder match just because there was one crazy spot. Like, Dean Ambrose jumps off like this giant ladder and elbows farm animal through the ladder, and it's like, holy shit. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, the only thing that can really save this Mania for me is Seth Rollins cashing in. And this is not me being like an indie mark here and be like, Tyler Beck deserves it. It's more like, you know, we've been building for the cash in for so long that it needs to happen, you know? So
indeed, yeah.
Yeah, so it's like that's the only thing that really can make this Mania memorable is like Seth Rollins cashing in and winning the Money in the Bank, because one, never has happened in WrestleMania history, and two, it would be creating a new star in Seth Rollins. So it's like that's the only thing about this WrestleMania that I think you could remember from just looking at it on paper. Like other stuff, like I don't know. Like I'm not gonna want to remember Cena going Abdul on Rusev. I don't remember that.
Exactly. But guys, if you want to call in, numbers on the screen: 718-473-0813. It's completely toll free. And give your thoughts on WrestleMania, your ideal WrestleMania card if you want to. It's toll free, guys. But yeah, I mean, we'll see what happens with Mania. Am I looking forward to it? I'll be honest, to me, it's WrestleMania. You know what I mean?
Like, you look forward to the name value. Like, I'm looking forward to just for the name value. But overall, like, normally I throw Mania parties. I don't know if I want to throw a Mania party for this WrestleMania. Because last time I threw a Mania party for a crappy WrestleMania, it didn't end well. 27 was not a fun Mania party.
No, it was not. Nor was 29, even though we were there. But you got the idea, though, right?
It was probably different for you guys live. You probably like had so much fun, and you were like, "Yeah, Jack Swagger at Birth of Del Rio. This is the match I want to see for World Title."
It was cold, and I was in shorts, so you can imagine. Right?
What the fuck? Why are you wearing shorts?
That's what I was wondering.
You live in New York. No, you live in New York. Okay, you know it's going to be an outside stadium.
Actually, it's Jersey.
It's the same shit, dog. It's the same shit. Walter says he lives in Connecticut. To me, you live in New York. Okay, it doesn't matter. You all live in New York. You live in the.
We're claiming it. Fuck it.
Claiming what? There was a Statue of fucking Liberty.
I don't give a damn. It was in New Jersey. We're claiming that shit.
Brooklyn Bridge buildings. You really think they can't? They don't.
Yeah, what are you going to build for Jersey? A bunch of empty planes and dust weeds falling around and stuff like that.
Hey man.
Jersey's okay, but clearly New York is the big, promotion.
I know.
But anyways, like I was saying, why are you wearing shorts in New Jersey? Come on, man. You live there. You should know it's cold.
And it was raining.
It's your fault. It's your fault, Steven. I hate to say it to you, brother, but you put yourself in that situation. You can't blame anyone but yourself. You decided, it's in the middle of spring in New Jersey where it most likely would snow. Let me wear shorts. That seems like a good idea.
Exactly.
Come on, man. Come on.
Yeah, it is what it is, though, guys. It is what it is.
It was fun to watch, though. It was. I mean, some of the matches did suck, but just for me being there, I think it was just a great time. So.
Exactly. Yeah. Well, guys, you know what? We've been on here now for almost 3 hours. I feel like it's about to be 3 hours.
Oh my god.
We've listened to this shit. And I think it's time you put this to bed. Because, it's about to be 3 in the morning. I gotta call somebody in a bit. She knows who she is. So, yeah.
Look at Steven having to brag that he has a girlfriend.
It happens. It happens, okay, guys? It happens. Gosh darn it. And I have a field trip this Tuesday, actually, at the Jacob Javits Center in New York. So next Friday, I'll give you guys my thoughts from this trip, what I've experienced and all of that. And we'll give more of our thoughts going into WrestleMania and all of that fun hoopla. We apologize there was no Impact review on the count that Impact hasn't even aired yet. Sorry, guys. So don't be upset, guys. Don't be pissed off, all right?
We'll bring you a double review next week.
No. We'll do it next week. We will.
Wait, is next week the event?
I doubt it. I think it's later on.
Oh, okay.
Come on,
but if it is,
I just need to know because I want to rant on that so hard, but I don't want to be too much of a doucher and spoil it for people. That's the one thing that just.
I understand, guys. But anywho, guys, we thank you for tuning in as always. Would be the live stream if you listen on the playback, or to be on iTunes, Stitcher Radio. Yes, this stream that you're watching live right now will become an MP3 format you have to download on your mobile devices, your laptops, your, whatever, your tablets. You can listen to and all that fun stuff. We want from you guys the following. Just 4 things, honestly, guys. Comment, rate, subscribe, and share. That's it. That's all we ask from you guys every week. Tell your friends about the TEAMHEEL podcast. Share this on all your Facebook pages if you have any. Spread the word, guys. Spread the word. We're going to get better as time progresses. We thank everyone from calling in, from Muhammad to Weston to Andre Corbeil.
Oh, Andre called in?
Yeah.
Oh, man, I missed it. Hey, hope you're doing well, Andre.
Chase Bolivar actually took over for a little bit, and he spoke to him, and it was fun.
Did he say the TNA word? Because I know Chase Bolivar don't like TNA.
I don't know. He didn't, but
okay, that's good.
Fun.
Yeah, for anyone that doesn't know, Chase Bolivar only loves WWE, thinks everything they do is awesome. Don't know why. Can't convince him anything otherwise. He just loves it. And he'll make weird claims that he's won world titles before and that he's beaten great wrestlers. Don't believe him. He just tries to sprinkle some fairy dust to make it real.
So he never swam from Alcatraz to land?
I don't know what to... Steven, all I know is this guy's a weirdo. He scares people away, I don't trust this man. I don't know why I let him do videos. Maybe because I feel bad, because I'm a helpful guy and I just want to help people get noticed, but yeah.
There you go. But anywho, guys, thank you for tuning in. Thank you all. All right? You can follow the TEAMHEEL podcast on Twitter at TEAMHEEL podcast. You could check out our Facebook page, facebook.com/GutCheckPodcast. I know, it still says GutCheck Podcast. We can't change it. I don't know. But whatever. It is what it is. You can follow me on Twitter at HeelSteven. You can check out my YouTube channel, youtube.com/HeelSteven. So yeah, guys, thank you all for tuning in. And we'll see you all next week. Kick it, cuz.
Yeah, what the fuck? Alright, I'm Nalja Wrestling. You can follow me on Twitter at HaleWalter. And subscribe to my YouTube channel, youtube.com/Nalja Wrestling.
Another plug I have to make. Watch the Rise and Fall of the WWE DVD trailer. Thanks to Steven for showing me that. I was laughing my ass off the whole time watching it. It's really, really well edited. I really loved it. Great parody. You can follow me on Twitter at ChaseOliver68, and you also can check me out on YouTube at Chase Oliver. If you guys want to follow Chase Bolivar, you guys can. He has a Twitter. He barely uses it right now, but it's at Chase Bolivar is his Twitter account. And yeah, that's pretty much it.
Also, guys, one more thing I want to plug. The Talking Wrestling Network, TRN, it's back. It's a new channel, but the network is back, if you will. Links are down below in the description. They did like a 30-second video today. But yeah, guys, go show them some love. Tell them that we sent you there. All right. So yeah, guys, there you go. Resubscribe to the Talking Wrestling Network, TRN, the new TRN. Let me rephrase that. All right, guys. Check out tomorrow the Can-Am Wrestling Show with Andre Corbeil, Big Ray, and Bill Schuyler for a Back in the Day segment. And all that fun stuff, guys. All right. We'll see you all next week for episode 84 of the TEAMHEEL podcast. And before we go, to quote our good friend the PW Outsider, when life has you down, just remember, guys, masturbation is key. All in the wrist, ladies, all in the fingers. All right, guys, we'll see you all next week. Blanch your vegetables, tip your waitresses and waiters, all right, and mise en place. Good night, guys, or morning, whatever.
Later.
Peace. Peace easy.